Okay, great. I don't know what happened to the music on the background of that video, but it is null and void, apparently. So, I don't know what happened with that. Anyway, guys, welcome to All Signs. We have the week ahead. We're going all the way from Aries through Pisces. This is going to be for next week,
Okay,
which...
great.
Sorry about that. Oh my god. I was... No, shut up. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Well, I'm back. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing Aries through Pisces, and this is going to be for next week. So we're going to be doing from Sunday, the 12th of March, 2023, all the way until the 18th on Saturday. Okay, so that's going to be around this time frame. Keep in mind that when it comes to your readings, roles can be reversed. This is a general reading. If you'd like something more personalized, then visit www.brattytarot.com to book a personal one-on-one Zoom reading with me or a pre-recorded. If it does not resonate with you, make sure that you're checking for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, and your Jupiter placements, okay? And if it does, like I said, book a personal. Shut up, you guys. God, I just can't win. On that note, if you don't know how super chat questions work and you would like to know how those work, I am making those available to you guys today. Just visit www.brattytarot.com and look under super chat rules, okay? On that note, Rick, Aster, thank you so much for being here. Complexity, aka Callie Jr., Power of the P, I love you as well. Charlene, hello, my darling. Lindy, Boom, Tanya, Shinty. It's really good to see you guys on this Friday afternoon. It's 3:33 on the clock. I love to see it. So what I'm going to be doing, like I said, I'm going to be taking a look at what's going on in the week ahead. Whether it's love, money, career, friendships, etc., whatever comes out, I am going to read it. I'm going to pull an oracle from my oracle deck, obviously, to see what kind of like the theme is going to be for the week. And then at the very end of the reading, I'm going to go ahead and pull a advice message. Okay, so we're going to be taking a look at your overall energy for next week, what's happening in the first half of the week, and then what's happening in the second half of the week. Then we're going to pull an advice message. Okay, like I said, check your other placements if it doesn't resonate. Oh my God, Alexis! Everybody hashtag Alexis right now. Alexis right now. Alexis right now. One of my top dragons, Alexis. I love you. I love you so much. Thank you so much for the very generous super chat. Guys, if you want to follow super chat examples, Alexis is a great person to look up to in regards to that. She's very supportive of the channel. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, Alexis. I'm not kidding. My earth sign placements aren't kidding. Okay, on that note, let's do this. I already have like all of my decks. This like saves me so much time. I already have them all pre-shuffled for each sign that they're meant for, and it just saves me so much time, honey. Oh my God. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it. I kind of want to put some dark meditation music in the background. I just can't believe it, right? So I like post the Capricorn reading and some guy is like, wow, I can't believe this, strip tarot. And I'm like, dude, this is how I dress when I go to the gym, and I'm not going to put on a special outfit for YouTube, okay? You're the only one sexualizing the video. You're literally the only one. Like, if you have a problem with it, go watch the Christian channel on throwthatassinaprayercircle.com. No, I'm just kidding. As I wear a cross necklace. I'm just joking. It's just a joke. Okay, so let me go ahead and... All right, now that we got that out of the way. Have you ever guys heard of Sith meditation music? It's so dark, but it feeds... Oh my God, sorry. But it feeds all of my Venus and Scorpio placements, honey. Oh my God. I said what I said, honey. What is this? Strip poker? Honey, you wish this was strip poker. You don't have the money if this was strip poker. I mean, strip tarot. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. So, Aries, of course, we start out with you. We're dragons over here, honey, okay? We don't confide in the help. No, I'm just joking. Okay. What's up, Danielle? All right, so Aries, your overall theme for this coming week is going to be house 3. So this is about communication. This is about short distance travel, your local neighborhoods. Talk about early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, and communication. So maybe you're doing a lot of, trips and travel around your neighborhood for whatever reason. Maybe you're doing a lot of socializing. This is a natural Gemini house. And if you're an Aries rising, this is your natural Gemini third house. So there could be a lot of communication going on. Maybe also it could be like with siblings, cousins, something like that, extended family. So let's go ahead and take a look at your overall energy for this coming week. What's up, Jim? Aw, Desiree, that's so sweet. Thank you. The Six of Swords, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, and the Justice. First half of the week, Page of Pentacles. Second half of the week, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Null and void. Why do I hear that? Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Devil in reverse. It almost feels like you're trying to do the right thing, either in regards to someone in your neighborhood or in regards to some form of communication. It feels like you're trying to do the right thing with that Justice card. I feel like there's some kind of problem that you're kind of moving away from, or you're essentially trying to resolve within yourself. And I feel like it's more within yourself than with anybody else necessarily. Like, it almost feels like you're trying to have a conversation with somebody and it's almost like they're not responding to you in the way that you'd like or in the way that you'd hope. So it feels like you're just kind of like moving on. You're like, all right, well, that kind of sucks, and it's like you're kind of none the wiser for it. It's like with that Six of Swords and that Queen of Cups in reverse, it's like you walk away from the situation still, I don't want to say in the same place, but in regards to your feelings about a person or about a specific situation, you're like, yeah, I still don't trust you. Maybe it's a brother or a sister and you try to resolve an issue with them and it's like nothing really gets resolved and you like walk away from it like scratching your head like, all right, well, I don't really think that accomplished anything, but so it's like, I feel like your opinion or your feelings about a person or a specific situation don't really change. And with that Hermit in reverse and the Justice, it kind of feels like you're like, I don't need this. Like, I know who I am. I'm pretty centered within myself. I'm good. So I feel like you're just trying to stay more so balanced. And in order to do that, you're feeling like you have to move away from this because you may realize that there's somebody here that could be very mean to you or that could be a gold digger, okay, male or female. Or this could be somebody who could be very harsh or very mean with you. Or for some of you, you're feeling like you need to walk away from a situation before you say something that you're going to regret, essentially. Aw, thanks, Jim. So we have the Page of Pentacles for the first half of the week. Tell me about that Page of Pentacles for Aries. Ooh, okay. Five of Pentacles in reverse. This could be about money. The King of Wands. The Tower. The Empress. The Hangman in reverse. What's the Tower? The Seven of Wands. Okay. So the Emperor and the Empress. The deck is cut with the Emperor and the Empress. That's interesting. So it certainly could be like a soulmate situation of some sort. Absolutely. But with that Page of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Wands, the Tower, and the Seven of Wands clarifying the Tower, there's something that's coming in the first half of the week that could be, and keep in mind, Aries, you could absolutely be initiating this, but it's something that's unexpected. It's something that's out of the blue. It's like, what the... And with the Seven of Wands, I feel like that's just solidifying what I'm thinking, because on the Seven of Wands in original, like in a traditional Rider-Waite tarot, you'll see this guy or this girl or whatever, and he'll be holding a wand and he's missing a shoe, okay? And there's a reason why. And at the bottom, you'll see 6 wands pointed at him like they're trying to get something that he has. And the reason why this person doesn't have a shoe on is because it's supposed to imply that this was a surprise to this person. Like somebody is all of a sudden, I don't want to say like turning on you. Of course, it could be something like that, but I'm not trying to like fearmonger. But it's something that's like, whoa, wait a minute, what the hell is going on here? But I feel like with that King of Wands, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles, it feels like you are holding up pretty well. Like this could be somebody that's jealous of something that you're pursuing, and it's like it could be the person that you least expected, and you're like, wait a minute, what the hell? You know, it's something weird because there's something that you're learning in regards to starting a business, especially if we're putting the Page of Pentacles and the King of Wands together, learning how to start a business or growing the business you already have, or figuring out how to create a business to get you out of debt, or getting your business out of debt, or whatever it is. It seems like you're resolving some form of problem and you're having some form of success because of it, but it's almost like you're blindsided by a person or by coworkers or people that are trying to basically get something that you have, that they want. This is something that you have been maybe working on in the background, like working on creating in the background, and now you may be actually trying to make it into a reality, or push it into a reality, or talk it into a reality of some sort. I love you too, Scorpio. Second half of the week is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about that Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Star, okay. The Ace of Cups, I knew it. Seven of Cups in reverse with the Ace of Wands in reverse. The Six of Cups and the Two of Wands in reverse. You may revoke an opportunity that you offered to somebody else, or you may revoke some form of effort that you gave to somebody else due to whatever this Tower and Seven of Wands is. And it could be like a friend, it could be a soulmate, it's something like that, or just somebody from your childhood. You know, it could even be a parent, could be anybody really. This is a general reading, but you're like, okay, well, if you don't want to go into business with me, then I have higher hopes for something else, and then you create a new opportunity. Or you know, it's kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you guys ever watched The Office, right? But Michael Scott, he's like the manager, right? The branch manager of this certain branch in the company in Scranton, Pennsylvania. And then there's like a boss that tries to come in and tries to put him in a box. And so he's like, all right, F you. And then he starts a new company, and then he rents out the room right underneath his old company, like to like prove to them that's okay. Like, I have a plethora of names. I can create as many businesses as I want. You know, I have no doubts within myself. And I'm kind of kidding. Not saying that you're like Michael Scott, but I'm getting an energy like that. It's like, you're fine, I have another one, you know. And with that Seven of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse, you may be kind of like unmotivated by a specific person or by a friend or a lover, whoever it is, to pursue something, because it's like you feel like you got a reality check about it, or you may be giving somebody else a reality check. But there's definitely something about like in the neighborhood, or something about communication between you and another person in regards to whatever this is. So you have trust the timing, trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So, you know, it's like, if you're feeling like you have to do something now, or if you're feeling like you have to build something now, or you're you know, there's crunch time or something like that, it's kind of telling you just to take your time. Trust that everything is going in the exact way that it needs to benefit you in the best way that it can. And so I feel like it's just kind of telling you, try to take a chill pill this coming week. Don't freak out about anything, especially when it comes to timing of some sort. I do feel like there will be some communication where you feel like you'll just have to walk away from somebody, and it's like they're none the wiser for it really, as opposed to you. I feel like you're just walking away and trying to stay balanced within yourself and do the right thing. Okay. All right, so let's move on to Taurus. Hi, Alyssa. Oh yeah, I forgot what that was. We're gonna put this over here. All right, Taurus. What's up, Charlene? Thank you, baby. Okay. Taurus. What's going on for Taurus next week? Knight of Swords in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse. I heard F it. Page of Swords in reverse on the Seven of Cups in reverse. What's your theme? Sextile. Okay, so this is a positive opportunity that can end up growing into something that's really good for you. A sextile aspect in astrology is similar to Venus, and a trine is more similar to Jupiter. Okay, so Venus being the lesser benefic and Jupiter being the greater benefic, where Venus can bring, Venus is kind of like, Venus energy is kind of like when you go to your grandma's house when you're a kid and she slips like $100 bill in your pocket, right? And she's like, and she gives you a big fat sloppy kiss on your face. That's like Venus, okay? Jupiter is like, woo, you won the lottery, or you're getting this $100,000 inheritance. It's kind of like that, I'm not hating. I'm Venus ruled, baby, okay? I'm not hating. But that's kind of what like sextile is. It's like an opportunity if you want to take it. Jess, thank you, right? But you still got to go to grandma's house. You got the Ace of Pentacles for the first half of the week and the Temperance for the second half of the week. Okay. And there's Venus, baby. There's Venus. Wow, and there you are. Right under the surface. There's an opportunity for you to be able to get a lot of recognition, possibly fame for some of you, small level of fame, some form of attention in some regard. And it's either in regards to like your looks, or it's either in regards to it's something in regards that you create, like something you created, okay? But with that Knight of Swords in reverse, the Five of Cups in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the Seven of Cups in reverse, I'm sorry, there's so many reversals. It's like you may be giving or getting a reality check. Wait, hold on. What's that Page of Swords in reverse? The Fool in reverse. What's that Seven of Cups in reverse? The Ten of Wands. So I'm not gonna lie, Taurus, okay? It kind of feels like you may have said something out of your ass. You may have said something and you may be like kind of putting your foot in your mouth about it. And it may be something in the past, or it may be something that you actually do this week. But it's something that like you said without thinking, right? The Page of Swords in reverse is kind of like it can kind of be an airhead, it's kind of like, well, I'm just gonna say this and not think about it. And it's like, ugh, and so I feel like there's something where you're kind of getting a reality check about it, and you're like, ugh, this is kind of heavy, but the thing is, you're like, oh, well, why can I said it, like, sorry, and it may be, what's the opportunity specifically? The Seven of Pentacles, to be a little bit more cautious about something, and like really kind of, I feel like you have to like weigh something out about something that you said. But what's interesting is that you're almost getting like positive attention from it. So I don't know. It's like maybe you tweet out something that's a little moronic, right? I've never done that before, right? I've been banned on Twitter twice. Like, I'm not even joking. And so it may be something like that where you say something and like not thinking, and then like you get a bunch of people that are hating on you, and you're like, well, no, this is what I meant, and they're like, oh, well, yeah, that makes sense, or whatever it may be, it's kind of like that. But it seems like you're getting some kind of fame or recognition. It's like maybe you're really gorgeous or you're really handsome, and you say something stupid on Twitter, and then everybody goes and looks at your profile and they see how hot you are, and they forget about the dumb thing that you said, or like whatever. Okay. That's also part of my past as well. No, I'm just joking. All right, so we have the Ace of Pentacles in the first half of the week, okay? All right, tell me about that Ace of Pentacles. Oh, you're perfectly fine, Jim. The Magician in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, the Queen of Wands, Six of Swords in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. That's interesting, because you're receiving some form of financial opportunity possibly, or just some kind of stable opportunity, but it's something from the past. Like, it's an opportunity that you may have had before, whether that's a job, a conversation that you could have. It's something that's going to solidify something else for your future. But the thing is that you kind of doubt it, or you don't totally trust it. It's kind of like you have your foot on the gas and the brakes at the same time, because you're not really feeling super open to being vulnerable to whatever this opportunity is. Can you explain why that is? The Five of Swords in reverse. You really don't, it's like something, maybe it's from somebody that has like manipulated you in the past, or maybe it's from somebody that you don't necessarily trust, right? And you're like, I don't know about this. Like, I feel like with this Queen of Wands though, you're showing up and like your shadow and your higher self energy, you're like, this is who I am, this is what it's gonna be. You know, maybe you're kind of setting these boundaries and limitations and kind of taking a leadership role in whatever this is, because Queen of Wands is Aries energy, right? And so Aries energy, it's the first sign in the zodiac, it's the leader, it's the pioneer. So you may be like, okay, yeah, sure, we can do this, or I'll take this opportunity, but it's going to be my way, or it's going to be this way, or I'm going to be the star of this band that you're asking me to be in, or whatever it may be. It's like gonna be on your terms. You have the Temperance in the second half of the week. The Eight of Pentacles. The Six of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Wands. I feel like you're going to have to diligently work on something before you see the results that you want from something. Because with that Temperance, the Eight of Pentacles, Six of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Wands, it's like you may be wanting something to happen faster than the universe can allow. Well, I don't want to say the universe, but maybe somebody you're working with, or it's like something. It's like you're working in moderation. It's like, it's almost reminding me of Capricorn energy, where it's like slow and steady kind of wins the race, but eventually you're going to get to the top of that hill, but you feel like you're not getting recognized for your efforts. And so I feel like you want something to happen faster than it can actually happen. But I feel like you could be working with people this week, or you could learn something about this opportunity that's being brought to you, or that you're actually creating for yourself, whatever it may be. And it could actually end up being very beneficial to you or for you. Protection, loyalty, safety, trust. So I do feel like if you are receiving some form of opportunity from somebody, Taurus, I feel like you're definitely going to want to have to build trust with these people or the specific person. Obviously, we don't want to work with people that we don't trust, right? So I feel like there's some bonds that either need to be rebuilt in some way, or there's just something kind of telling you if you're going to collab with somebody or work on somebody or work on something with someone else, I feel like there's some trust that needs to, it's like some camaraderie, if that makes sense. Okay, but it's an opportunity. It's a positive opportunity that could lead to positive results, but you have to grab it. It's not just going to fall in your lap like a trine. Let's do Gemini. All right, Gemini, the theme for next week for you is Neptune, okay? So this is about spirituality. This can talk about drugs as well, okay? This is like the higher octave of Venus, so like higher love. So Neptune rules Pisces, Venus in Pisces is exalted. So this is like the higher octave of Neptune. It's that unconditional love. It's that sacrificial energy, right? And this can also talk about deception and illusion, and it can also talk about transcendence and dreams, etc. So maybe something's going on about that. For your energy, Gemini, you have the Chariot in reverse. Heard you're deluding yourself. The Chariot in reverse, the Tower in reverse, the Ten of Cups, the Three of Swords. I heard things are not what they seem. Eight of Swords, yeah. The Hangman, speaking of Neptune energy, this is Pisces. Oh yeah, you're being really cautious about something because you feel like you can't trust it. You're too afraid to move towards some kind of relationship or some kind of family dynamic because something has actually like completely destroyed you already, or something is heartbroken, or something has broken your heart a little bit or caused you some form of pain. And it seems like you're more so feeling like it already failed, or you're not going towards it because you don't trust it, or because you're trying to avoid the situation at all costs, even though you really love a person, or even though they really make you happy, or something really makes you happy. It's like you're feeling like you have to be more careful about something. Like maybe you put somebody on a pedestal, or put something on a pedestal of some sort, and now you're realizing like, holy crap, that person or this thing is not what I thought it was going to be. It's something like that. And I hate to sound so negative, and I hate to sound so negative, but it's like, at least kind of like, now you know. You know, and I feel like sometimes when people or situations shatter our illusion, I feel like it's asking us to use more discernment in our lives. And that's kind of what I'm getting with that Fool in reverse and that Knight of Pentacles, because it's like, you know, if we're putting the Fool in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles there, this is like, okay, I need to be a lot more cautious when judging people. Or I need to be a lot more cautious when just taking on opportunities that I really don't know anything about, or over idolizing something, or being overly optimistic. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't think the best in people or believe in things or believe in people, but you know, this is still the real world. This is still the 3D world. And while Neptune is all about transcendence and dreamy stuff, it's also about illusions, you know, and sometimes people or things can pull the wool over our eyes, and it's usually because they want something. And so you need to find out what that thing is. You need to listen to your intuition, because Neptune is also about intuition, right? So we have the 8 of Swords for the first half of your week. The Fool, okay. Ooh, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse almost came out. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse now. Now it's switched. The 3 of Wands. Waiting on what? The King of Cups in reverse. This could certainly be a love situation, I'm not going to lie. You're a little torn, I think. I'm getting somebody that's very superficial here. And I'm not going to say it's you, because I'm not going to focus on cross-watcher reads. But I feel like there's somebody who is incredibly... Yep, look at that. King of Wands in reverse. There's somebody who is incredibly superficial here. Thank you, AMB. I really appreciate that. Copeless, hello. I just started writing your email. Please check it later this evening. I did not forget about you. Okay. I was checking out your 6-minute video, all right? I haven't finished it, though. I didn't have time. King of Wands in reverse, Temperance in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse. There's somebody that you may feel is very inconsistent in and out of your life. This person could have addictions, or this person could be incredibly attached to their ego. And this is somebody that you may feel thinks that they're hot shit, or somebody who thinks that they're all that, you know, like somebody who walks into a room and their collar is popped and they like have their nose out, or like whatever it is, okay? Maybe they think they're the hottest thing on Tinder, all right? Maybe, I don't know. But with this 8 of Swords, the Fool, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the 3 of Wands, King of Cups in reverse, clarifying the 3 of Wands, it's like you're waiting on something better. You're like, this can't be it. Like, this can't be as good as it gets. There has to be another option. Like, for instance, if this is love, you're looking at one of your options and you're like, God, this person is just not what I want them to be, or who I want them to be, or what I thought they were going to be. And it's like, while you want to take a leap of faith, there could be something that's stopping you from doing that, because there could be somebody who's so superficial or so judgy or something like that, that it really makes you self-conscious in some way. Or it's like, once again, this is like having your foot on the brakes and the gas at the same time, being like, I don't know. And the thing is that there's a decision that you need to make, and you think that you're trapped in something, but you're not. The 8 of Swords is also an illusion. You're not really trapped. You have a choice. And in traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, if you look at the 8 of Swords, it's this woman, and she's trapped in between these 8 swords, but there's plenty of space between the 8 swords, and she has a blindfold on. She's like, oh my God, I can't see what is around. It's like, okay, all you got to do is take the blindfold off. You know, it's something like that. But it's like, sometimes we don't want to see the reality of something, because sometimes it's not somebody else that's deluding us. A lot of the times people show us exactly who they are, but the thing is that we don't want to see the reality of it, because we want them to be what we want them to be for us, for what's going to feed some kind of internal childhood wound, or what's going to feed our egos, or what's going to feed our sexual desire, or whatever it may be. Copeless Tarot, thank you so much for that super chat. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. And so it's like you're waiting on this King of Cups in reverse to be flipped, when it may never be, you know? Neptune, I understand that Neptune is like the higher octave of like Venus, but Neptune scares the crap out of me. Neptune is freaking scary. Like, it's like sacrifice. And, you know, so there was an astrologer that explained Neptune one day, and she was like, you know, Neptune is kind of like when you're like, oh, I'm gonna go to the beach and I'm gonna have a great day, right? And it's like you bring all your stuff, you bring your cell phone and your book, and you bring your lunch, and you know, you bring your beach towel and your umbrella and whatever, and you're sitting there on the bikini, and you have literally like the best day of your life, right? But then while you're off playing with a beach ball with somebody else, the shore or the water comes up, the ocean comes up on the shore and takes all of your belongings. You know, it's like a sacrifice for a sacrifice. You had the best day of your life, though. You know, it's like Neptune is kind of... Tiffany, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So, speaking of Neptune, here's the Hangman. This is Piscean energy, ruled by Neptune. Something about that Hangman energy. So, I definitely feel like there's something deeper to be had, Gemini. The Knight of Wands in the upright. Okay. Hello. Thank you. The Death in reverse. Ooh. The World. Wow. 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 Okay, this is my favorite reading so far just because it's so deep. So Gemini, the Hangman, the Knight of Wands. Now, this Knight of Wands showed up for a person that you may be dealing with, okay? Whether that's a family member, a lover, whatever. You may be realizing that there was somebody here who you went back to that maybe has talked crap about you or had a third party involved, or... I heard, I did all of this for you to do that. All right, that's what I heard. You are seeing someone still in the way that you want to see them. But you're also being honest with yourself. And you're like, okay, I am seeing this person in the way that I want to see them. And with that Death in reverse, it's like you've realized that you have been kind of hanging on to that. And with this World card here at the end, you are closing out that cycle. It's kind of like you are putting yourself in a metaphorical coma so you can wake up with a new perspective about something. But it's like something that is so revealing for you, something that is so eye-opening, like for your soul. I know this sounds really weird. What's up, Alice? What's up, Zebra? What's up, Necessary Truth and Infinite? So your advice: deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. So, like I said, Neptune is the higher octave of Venus, okay? Kind of like Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury, right? And it's interesting that this talks about birth as the Death is in reverse here. And I feel like once you close out this cycle, once you're able to put yourself in this metaphorical coma, it's like something is, it's almost like a new version, or these new eyes that you have are kind of birthed. I know it sounds really intense, but I feel like your love is kind of your superpower and your weakness at the same time. Neptunian people can be easily deceived, and I'm not saying that you can, but Neptunian people in general can be easily deceived, but they can also easily deceive. And I'm not telling you to deceive, okay? Just don't tell your left hand what the right hand's doing. What's up, Leslie? Thank you. Yes, Copeless. I'm hoping the same. Virgo to Virgo. So good to see you. Damn, Gemini. Sorry I took so long on that reading. All right, Cancer. My Cancers. Where are my Cancer babies? Where are my cutie Cancers? All right, Cancer. So you got mutable. So this talks about surrender. It talks about going with the flow, being changeable, being fluid, welcoming change into your life, etc. Mutable signs are Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. So if you have that anywhere in your chart, which we all do, I would definitely check it out, especially if you have any planets in those signs. I feel like those will be relevant to this reading, okay? So your overall energy, Cancer, Six of Swords, Aries had that. The Empress in reverse. The King of Wands. The Five of Wands. Wow. And there's that surrender. What's going on between this Empress in reverse and the King of Wands? The Eight of Pentacles. Tell me about that Five of Wands. The Eight of Wands in reverse. It's not what you said, it's what you didn't say. That's what I heard. It's not what you said, it's what you did. It's not what you said, it's what you didn't say. Nine of Swords, Knight of Swords in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune. So Cancer, I hate to make this about love, okay? Now keep in mind, this could be about you and anybody else, but it seems like a feminine and a masculine energy. Now the masculine energy seems to be in their most high vibrational self, okay? I hate to say. But with that Five of Wands, there's some kind of conflict or some kind of challenge happening between you and another individual, okay? And it seems like there are more things that are being left unsaid because it's like, you know, when you and somebody else, like your egos get in the way and then all of this crap is said, but then in the end, nothing is resolved, you know, it's kind of like that. And I feel like it's a sense of the both of you and whomever this is, needing to kind of surrender the ego a little bit, you know, and whoever the feminine energy is, if you're this feminine energy with that Empress in reverse, don't do something that is against your character in order to work on things with somebody else. I don't want to say don't bend over so easily, but don't bend over backwards so easily just to make somebody else happy. Because the Empress in reverse can sometimes do that. It's like you're not feeling nurtured or you're not feeling in the mood to nurture. You know, you may be overexerting it or trying too hard to resolve something. And that comes from a place of insecurity and worry, etc. And so, you know, I do feel like there are things that are happening where it's like the feminine energy is getting incredibly riled up about something because there's like a lot of worry, a lot of stress, especially if somebody is acting like super lackadaisical about a situation. It's really triggering the feminine energy. First half of the week, Four Wands in reverse. Second half of the week, the King of Cups. So let's see about this Four Wands in reverse. The Tower. Oh, okay. Knight of Swords. Oh boy. The Hangman. What's the Tower? The Seven of Pentacles. Oof. Somebody is being very aggressive. Like somebody is being, with that Knight of Swords and that Tower, somebody is being very aggressive with their words about something, and it's something that you can't take back. It could cause somebody to move out. It could cause somebody to kick someone else out of their house. It could cause somebody to feel very insecure. It could be coming from a place of insecurity. But the one thing that this will cause with this mutable and this Hangman energy is perspective. And this also talks about sacrifice. And remember when I said surrender? there's an opportunity, I feel, for you or someone else to surrender their ego, to put down their sword, to not hit below the belt when it comes to something, because it feels like you and somebody else. I don't know if you're the feminine or the masculine. Okay, is Cancer the feminine? No. Okay, so this is a masculine Cancer's read. So if you're the feminine, this is your masculine's read. Okay. It's like instead of making a cool, calm, and collected decision about something, somebody is being very aggressive and kind of messing up everything that they've invested just because they're like so determined to get their perspective out of there, you know, to blah, blah, like diarrhea of the mouth a little bit, you know what I mean? King of Cups for the second half of the week. The Knight of Wands. The Page of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles. There's the Neptune energy. The High Priestess in the World. What's going on here? It's kind of like know when to fold them. You know, I feel, I'm not going to lie, like I feel like the masculine energy, alright, don't get mad, but I feel like the masculine energy is being very cool, calm, and collected. Like I'm getting this energy. I feel like it's the feminine that's having a freak out. And the only reason I say this is because the Empress is in reverse and the King of Wands is in the upright. Now, of course, the Five of Wands is behind the King of Wands, okay? So there could be like this little undertone of trying to challenge the feminine energy, you know? Because the King of Wands isn't looking at the Five of Wands. He's looking at the Empress in reverse. And so I feel like there's this stuff going on in the background, but it's like you guys are both and not actually getting anything resolved. And so somebody may end up saying something that's coming from a place of complete stress, but it's offering perspective though. It's almost as if this needs to be said, even though it could be very harsh. And I feel like the two of you are kind of intuitively feeling, okay, we have to close out this cycle and try to restart or something like that, because especially if this is like a relationship with that Ten of Pentacles, I feel like the masculine is trying to maybe wants this, that the Ten of Pentacles is like everything that you could ever ask for with another person. It could be you singular as well, so keep that in mind. But there's passion here, there's love here, could be children involved for some of you, but it's like, you know, somebody could end up kind of losing their cool due to some kind of anxiety or worry and could like mess this up. Lydia, what's good? I'm so dead, Lydia. I love you. So I don't know, something going on. Advice, the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. So I do feel like this Knight of Swords and the Tower energy are going to be very vital in this upcoming week. Like I definitely think that some harsh words are going to be said or something's going to happen, and it's going to offer a lot of perspective, even though it's going to kind of suck in the moment, but it's like, oh, okay. And so it kind of makes both people step back and kind of think about things. And so I feel like there is going to be some kind of awakening, some kind of completion, like on a positive note, especially ending with the Ten of Pentacles. You know, I had an ex where I was very outspoken and very assertive in the relationship, you know, and I can be real harsh and dark with my words. And most of the time it ended up making us stronger. Now, does this mean that I am telling you or telling anybody to go out and say really mean things? No. But there's a positive to everything. It just depends on how you respond to situations. Your whole life is determined based around how you respond to situations and your outlook on your situations and on your life and on your purpose and on your relationships and your whatever. So keep that in mind. All right, Leo. Yes, Christy. Shut up, Rach. Shut up. What's up, JP? Okay. Queen of Wands, Temperance in reverse. Oh, the Ten of Swords in reverse. Oh, no. I just heard the song Kill You by Eminem. Okay, listen, trigger warning. That is a very it's a song, honey. Trigger warning. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know why that popped in my head. So you have house 7. Now, it did come out in reverse. So I'm wondering if this is more so all about you, Leo, not Leo, right? Because house 7 is all about relationships. It's about others. And when we're putting house 7 in reverse, this is like first house. This is about me, honey. This is about me. This is about what I want, etc., etc. You could be kind of growing impatient with something that you have felt like you've been holding on to for a very long time. And you're like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this. It could be about an earth sign specifically, okay? It could be about anybody, really. But it's something in regards to some kind of masculine energy. The Two of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Wands. You could be at a distance from somebody if this is about love, okay? And I'm only saying love because we have house 7 here. Now, this could be a business partner. Keep that in mind. It could be a business partner. It could be anybody. Because seventh house isn't just about romantic relationships. Somebody may not really be sure if they want to talk to the other person, or if there is some kind of communication between you and a business partner, or you and a love partner, or you and a family member. You guys could be being very like cautious with your words, almost walking on eggshells. What's that? Ten of Swords in reverse. The Tower in reverse. Something that happened a long time ago. Like it needs to almost be water under the bridge, but it's getting you to a point where you're realizing, okay, well, I don't want to focus on this anymore. I feel like I've focused on this for way too long, or I've held on to this for way too long, and it's killed my confidence, and I don't want to do it anymore. You know, it's kind of like that. It's like, you're like, no. And whatever this is, whether you betrayed somebody, somebody betrayed you, right? We've all betrayed somebody. I don't give a shit who you are, all right? Mr. Rogers, you know, get out of here. We've all done stupid stuff. And the Queen of Wands is about accepting her light and her darkness. You know, he or she is about accepting his or her light or darkness, both of them. And so it's about, you know what, yeah, I did this, or yeah, this happened, like whatever, I'm better for it, or I'm wiser for it, this is who I am, and now this is who I want to be, and this is who I was, you know, and it's just like, it feels like an acceptance of you. King of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Swords, oh God. All right, so in the first half of the week, you got the King of Wands in reverse. Okay. Tell me about this King of Wands in reverse. The Two of Wands. No, I don't want all those. Tell me about that. Thank you. Oh, honey. What's that Three of Cups in reverse? The King of Swords. There's a lot of court cards here. Hi, Brooke. Hey, Carmen. There's a lot of court cards here, honey. Ugh. Right. So, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Wands. King of Wands in reverse, Two of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Three Cups in reverse. Clarifying the Three of Cups in reverse is the King of Swords. There could be something that comes out about somebody who talked crap about somebody else. There could be a discussion about a third party, about gossip, rumors, drama, etc., especially in regards to a feminine and masculine energy. Whoever the masculine energy is kind of a loser, or, you know, I don't want to say they're a loser. This is somebody that is, let's put it like this. This is somebody that's living in their ego. Why? The Eight of Pentacles in reverse, because they feel like they already screwed up their reputation with you. Or, you know, this is somebody who's just bored with life and wants to start an argument. Some people do that, you know. Some people literally are so bored that they will just, like, go around and start bar fights. Or dead ass, because I used to be one of them when I was back in my day, you know what I mean? Like, I used to be one of them, honey. Like, I literally fought a guy because he said the Raiders suck. And I jumped from a bench and, like, tried to, like, spider monkey jump across some, like, 6'3" guy and onto the other guy, like, you know, because it's like, why? Like, who really cares? So I feel like there's this masculine energy who could be incredibly bored, and it's like, you know what, I'm kind of bored, I kind of want to screw around today, like, you know. And it's not doing anybody any favors. It's just causing a ruckus. It's causing issues. Thank you so much again, Lydia. I really appreciate that. It's just causing a bunch of issues. But somebody's like, well, I'm going to play my hand, you know, especially if that's towards you, Leo. Whatever, listen, all right, I got a past. You know what I'm saying? What are we going to do? Nothing. All right, Queen of Swords for the second half of the week. I was a mess. I'll never forget the time I invited two dudes out on a date at the same time, and they agreed to do it, and it was hilarious because they were both spending money on me, and they were both trying to spend as much as they could to compete with the other person. It was hilarious. I was a horrible person. So anyway, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Death, and the Page of Wands in reverse. I'm not going to lie. There's like too many people here. This feels like a high school drama musical, honey. That's what it feels like. It looks ridiculous. It looks ridiculous. And I feel like, Leo, you're more focused on, like, God. Like, I see now why House 7 is in reverse. Because that can also talk about enemies, okay? And so you could feel like you got a lot of... Now I just heard that song. Enemies, I got a lot of enemies. Fucking that Drake song, whatever that song is, okay? And I feel like you're like, ugh, God, I don't want to associate with any of these people. Like, you may be very close, like, you may have a very close-cut circle. You may be like, this person, F this person. You know, it's like something like that. But now, if this isn't necessarily about a whole bunch of people, and these two queens are you, I feel like with that Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, like, I don't want to say you're kind of cutting your heart out, metaphorically speaking, but you're kind of cutting through the BS. You're like, yeah, okay, I got feelings, but something's got to change, honey, because you feel like it's delaying your progress, or you feel like a person is holding you back in some way. You could also be delaying communication because you're like, damn, I've been focused on this for too long. I've been fighting for this for too long. I'm tired, you know? It could be something like that. Advice, star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. So there could be something that maybe is like you can't see from the naked eye, you know, maybe there's I don't want to like breed paranoia, but, you know, just be cautious of the people you surround yourself with. I kind of want to say, especially with that House 7 in reverse, be careful of the people that you surround yourself with. You could like find out a secret about somebody, like a friend or a lover or somebody who was talking crap about you, you know what I mean? Just because they wanted to look cool or fit in or get your man or get your girl or, you know, whatever it is. So just be cautious of that. I love you, Leo. Thanks. Sorry, Infinite. I'm really sorry. I mean, it is a happy ending, technically. Just not, like, with the other people. You know what I mean? All right, hold on, baby. There we go. Yes. Okay, we did it. All right, cool. All right, I meant to put that up there for the longest time. All right, so let's go ahead and do Virgo. Virgo. The theme, house 2. Okay, shmoney. This is all about money. This is about money that you make. This is all about your morals, your values, what you put into your mouth. you know, physical security, possessions, material values, etc. It's also a Taurus house, so maybe you're dealing with the Taurus, or maybe you have that in your chart. But this is about like your money and your values, your self-worth. The Eight of Pentacles. Wow. This is a Sun in Virgo card. So for some of you, you are a Sun in Virgo. The Two of Swords in reverse. Okay. The Three of Swords in reverse. Okay. The Magician in reverse. First half of the week, Seven of Cups. Second half of the week, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. The Emperor and the Four of Cups in reverse. You know what it feels like, Virgo? It feels like you're like, okay, whatever this disbelief in myself is, it's like maybe you manifested something and it hasn't come into reality. And it's like, yeah, well, if you just sit there and you don't do anything, then it's not going to, right? I could like be sitting here, you know, imagine 2 years ago around when I started my tarot thing. God damn it, what an idiot. Sorry about this, guys. All right, imagine 2 years ago when I was like, wow, like how cool would it be? Like, okay, so universe, make me a tarot reader, right? And then I just sat around and like never became a tarot reader. Right, because you have to take action on the things that you're manifesting, right? The universe wants to help people that wants to help themselves. It's like if you're not doing anything, like nothing's gonna happen, you know? It's like, so for a lot of you, you're trying to maybe pay off some debts with that house too. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords in reverse. You're not avoiding your work anymore if you were, or it's like whatever your routine is, you could be getting into a better routine that's gonna be conducive to you making better income as well, which is obviously going to naturally uplift your self-worth and your self-value, okay? For some of you, you have planets in house two. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm saying that our self-worth and our self-value comes from the money that we make, but it can certainly add to it, can it? And this is coming from a Taurus rising, Virgo sun, Taurus moon, Mars and Capricorn, honey. Okay, Venus and Scorpio, which also talks about wealth. Love me some shmoney, honey. I think we all do. Now, we have the Emperor and the Four of Cups in reverse. And to me, what this is after feeling like you can't do something for a while, or kind of taking a back seat or being a passenger in your own life, I have this feeling that you're getting to this point where you're like, okay, I got to get out of pity party city, or I have to stop screwing around or sleeping until 1 p.m. or whatever it may be. And so you're ready to take the lead in your own life is really what it is. Shut up, Rick. So we have the Seven of Cups for the first half of your week. Six of Pentacles, the Hangman, okay. Tell me about that Death in reverse. The Five of Cups, okay. You're starting to realize you can't change the past, or you can't change something from the past. For some of you, this could certainly be about love. Wow, with the Page of Cups, the Lovers, and the Six of Wands, okay? If you're in a relationship, there could be like a renewal of a relationship, or a deeper intimacy about a relationship, or you and this person becoming a power couple and getting a lot of attention. Oh my God, you guys look so great, you know? Or maybe you're meeting somebody that's kind of like that. This could be somebody that ends up showering you with attention, somebody you feel very connected to. And with that Seven of Cups, this is Venus and Scorpio energy, so it can be very deep, but it can also sometimes be a little diluted. But I don't really feel like that's what it is based on the rest of the cards. It more so feels like you're figuring out your options in regards to your finances, Six of Pentacles, or where you can find assistance, or, you know, what business you want to start, or where you want to put your money. I don't know, whatever it is. And you're starting to gain a larger perspective, or a broader perspective in regards to how you can expand your finances or expand your life in some way. And you're starting to realize like the ways of the past, or these old things that you were holding on to, or your self-doubts, etc., really isn't serving you anymore. And for some of you, it could have been from a lack of self-worth, or a lack of self-value, or a lack of feeling supported, but it's like the house 2 is not house 8. House 8 is the opposite of house 2. House 8 is like other people's finances, which is great, right? I literally live off of other people's finances, okay? We love a house 8. But house 2 is about like, what are you doing to get this money, you know, or what are you doing to increase your self-worth, not what others are doing to give that to you. It's like, that's why it's self-worth, not their worth, right? So there's something about that. You could also be connecting with your inner child or your higher self with that Page of Cups and that Lovers. So you have the Three of Pentacles for the second half of the week in reverse. What's up, J Moon? Thank you so much. Hey, Bonnie. The King of Pentacles. The Page of Cups in reverse. The Eight of Cups in reverse. What's the Three of Pentacles in reverse? The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Swords. I would be cautious. There could be somebody who's kind of manipulating you out of collaborating with somebody, or there could be somebody who's manipulating you and making you feel like your ideas are stupid or something like that. This could be somebody who's also emotionally, like mass emotionally manipulating you in some way. And like trying to get you to come back to them or trying to make you feel, because the Eight of Cups in reverse is like going back to something that wasn't fulfilling in the first place, and that could come from a lack of self-worth and a lack of self-value. So somebody could be trying to manipulate you into making you feel like you deserve less than you actually do, and this is going to challenge your self-worth and self-value. So I feel like there's going to be a lesson here. Look, Seven of Swords, Emperor in reverse. This is somebody that's trying to hide the fact that they're trying to control you or control how you see yourself, control how you feel about you. Be careful with that. And we're having that Mars, is it Mars square Neptune? I think it's Mars square Neptune. I think it is. I think it is. Mars square Neptune coming up. And so that's like a lot of deception and stuff like that. So, you know, just be careful. Your advice, lifting the veil. Lifting the veil, questioning everything, and anything unaligned must go. See the reality of a situation. If there's somebody who's trying to take your power from you or is trying to disillusion you from your power, that is because usually this person doesn't want you to feel powerful, or they're trying to take power from you because they feel powerless. A lot of people that do that have abusive issues, are abusive, have control issues, and a lot of the times are crazy, and they're a lot of times narcissists, okay? We all have narcissistic qualities. I don't care how holier than thou you think you are. You have a narcissistic quality, including myself. Everybody does. But sometimes the Emperor in reverse is like a full-blown piece of crap, abuser, narcissist. But with that Seven of Swords that's on top of it, it's somebody who's low-key about it. Somebody who's sneaky about it, you know, like a mental manipulator. So be cautious. Bonnie, thank you so much, baby. Okay. So next sign, Libras. You know what's funny? And I'm not throwing any shade towards any other sign, but did you know that Libras and Cancers give me the most love on my readings? And sometimes Leos. Sometimes Leos, but it's Libras and Cancers, which is so funny to me. I mean, it's not really funny, but you know, it's like it kind of like makes you feel like it says a lot about you as a tarot reader in regards to the signs that show you the most love, you know what I mean? Or like shower you with the most attention. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh wow, okay. That's interesting. All right, let's see Libras. Show me Libras. We're making pretty decent time, so that's good. Libras. But I love him. Look at it. Oh, Bonnie. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. All right. Show me my Libras. Show me my beautiful Libras, please. The theme, air. Okay. Well, that's your element, baby. So this is about thinking, you know, possibly open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning. It can also be kind of a detached energy as well, but also very intelligent. Also sometimes a little inconsistent, a lot like all over the place. So maybe something about communication, or you know, maybe you're being a little whipping around a little bit this week. So Libras, the 5 of Cups in reverse. Okay. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse. The 8 of Pentacles in reverse. And the 3 of Swords in reverse. 4 of Swords in the Chariot. Okay. First half of the week, 2 of Pentacles in reverse. And the 5 of Wands for the second half. There's going to be a conversation, I think, that you have this week that makes you realize something. Makes you realize something that you've been holding on to for a very long time that has caused you to overexert yourself, or this is like a people pleaser energy, and sometimes low vibrational Libra energy can be that. I know because I have South Node in Libra, okay, and I just naturally came into life being a people pleaser, okay. So I get it, but I feel like there are ways where you have tried to overcompensate in ways to make you feel accepted, or to make you feel like you belong somewhere, or make you feel validated by somebody or something like that. But you don't need to do any of that, because the thing is that when we do this, or when we act out of turn, or when we are overcompensating in ways that aren't really authentic to our higher selves or who we are on an individual level, even on a 3D level, we are attracting people and situations that are not authentic to us. And for instance, for the longest time, I acted in a very specific way. Bratty Cupcakes, right? I'm switching to Violetta Alexis here very soon, and I haven't really announced that, but I created this character, Bratty Cupcakes, and I created her because of trauma. It was like another personality that I could use as a shield to protect Violetta, right? My true authentic self. But I was attracting people that weren't really for me. I was attracting people that were more relevant to the facade that I was wearing. And I'm not saying that you're wearing a facade, but there's something that you're doing because you're trying to gain approval, and you're acting inauthentic to yourself because you feel like that's always worked for you in order to avoid some pain or something like that, but you're just causing yourself more pain from that. And I feel like you're having a victory in healing that, or there's some kind of conversation where you're realizing where that is actually stemming from. Okay. So 2 of Pentacles in reverse. 2 of Pentacles in reverse for the first half of the week, Libra. The Lovers in reverse. The 6 of Cups in reverse. We got a lot of reversals. And the 3 of Pentacles. The one that doesn't will. The one that doesn't will. The Emperor in reverse and the Moon in reverse. Yikes. You're definitely going to be learning something about someone, or about past patterns in your relationships and dynamics where you've been used, abused, forced to feel like you had to be somebody else, or forced to feel like you had to overexert yourself or overdo it in some way in order to gain somebody's approval. But that was just somebody who's insecure within themselves, you know. That's just somebody that's insecure within themselves. And I think that you're going to start having a lot of realizations that are linked to your childhood wounds, possibly, or just wounds from the past in regards to that. I just feel like you're more so having a revelation. And I think that there's somebody here who's kind of appreciating you, either somebody that you work with or just somebody that you get along with on a day-to-day. Somebody who's like, God, you know, I really want to work with you or help you in some regard. Or what's that 3 of Pentacles about? The 3 of Wands, 2 3s, and so that would make a 6. And the Ace of Wands. There's somebody who is very inspired by you, because I do feel like you're having a conversation, or you're like sharing your story about something, or you're just talking about something, and I feel like there's somebody who has a vested interest in you, especially in regards to your past. Like there's something about, there's a key about your past that somebody's very interested in. And it's like they want to work with you, or they want to expand something with you. The one that there's one that won't, there's one that will. And I feel like there's something to be had about that, because I feel like there is somebody that really didn't respect or appreciate you, or a father figure, or a boss, or even if it's, you know, past crappy jobs or something like that, that really didn't give you what you were worth. It's like you may be finding a job or a partner or whatever that does, you know. And if this is already a relationship, maybe something is changing in that regard. Five of Wands for the second half of the week. The Page of Cups in reverse. I heard I'm not dealing with it anymore. Yeah, Five of Swords. I'm not dealing with it anymore. Judgment. Look at that. Love that. Knight of Cups. Six of Swords. I'm searching for a real love. That's what I heard. For some of you that are not in relationships, there could be somebody who's coming in this week, possibly either to resolve something, or there's somebody that comes in kind of sweeping you off your feet and helping you move on from a past partner or from past trauma or something like that. And sometimes it's like people come in to help heal us. You know, people aren't always there for sex or to feed our ego, right? I'm sure you understand this, just like you're not there for that for people, right? Some people are sent to heal us in some way, and I consider those people gifts from the universe. You know, and so maybe you're getting a little gift from the universe or something like that. But I definitely feel like before that happens, there may be this fight, or there may be this disagreement or this argument, and somebody kind of playing victim and trying to turn the table, or they're trying to manipulate the situation to make it look like you're the bad guy, or, you know, it's like, of course you could be doing that, okay? If that's the case, don't. But with that Judgment, it's making you wake up to a lot of things about patterns in your life, about things from the past. It's awakening something in you. It's very much the, like, my real name's Violetta, and I created that facade, Bratty Cupcakes, to protect Violetta, right, as like a shield almost, as like an alter ego. And now I'm going back to Violetta. So it's almost like you're having a Violetta to Bratty Cupcakes to Violetta moment. You know? Like you're remembering who you are, you're getting back to you. Your advice, Earthed. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. I almost feel like this is a point for you to take a look at your life from like a bird's eye view. Allow yourself to do human things, cry, feel, you know, and allowing this to ground you in ways that you haven't been before after taking this bird's eye look. Because it's like sometimes we can't really see things when we're too close to the situation, or when we're too chaotically wrapped up in people or things or our past. We can't see things for what they are, or we don't want to, because we're comfortable in our chaos. And so I feel like there's an opportunity for maybe something kind of strikes you as odd, or maybe somebody comes in and triggers a wound, and then it's like you're like, okay, holy crap, I realize where this is coming from. And you know, it's not like all the good people or all the good circumstances are always the ones that heal you. It can also be crappy situations that end up healing you the most. Like, don't get me wrong, right? Friends are great. Friends are great healers. They're there to support you and coddle you and nurture you, or even tell you the truth. But your enemies can be your biggest ladder to success and healing if you allow it. You just need to figure out how to find the silver lining, or how to find the needle in the haystack through it, because it is there. Scorpio, let's do it. And there we go. What's going on for Scorpio for this coming week? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. What's up, Anna? What's up, Martin? What's up, Christy? Yes, Alyssa, twinning. Okay. Last shuffle. Aw, Barbie, you're so welcome, cutie. The theme, Pluto, your ruling planet. Wow. Okay, so this is deep. Hey, Nick, good to see you again. Thanks so much. So we have, I was going to say we have Nick here. Okay. We have Pluto. This is your ruling planet. For some of you, you're part of my generation with Pluto and Scorpio, maybe. But you have Pluto here, so this is all about depth, transformation, sex, wealth, karma. Okay, this is like Hades. This is the depths. The depths of the depths of the depths, honey. So let's go ahead and take a look. This week, your energy, Two of Cups in reverse. I feel a healing thing happening. Knight of Swords in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And the Three of Cups in reverse. Jesus, you know. The Four of Cups. God, Eight of Cups. God, Scorpio, I feel like y'all be getting some crappy reads. You're holding back what it is that you want to say. Tell me about that Three of Cups in reverse. Okay. Why the Nine of Pentacles in reverse? Sorry, guys. The Fool. You could have like a group of people that's making you feel like not good enough to hang around them, or somebody that's making you feel not good enough to reconcile with them. It's like you're wanting to jump at something. You're wanting to take a risk. You're wanting to take a leap, either with a friend or something like that, or a reconciliation with somebody, but they don't want to, or this person doesn't want to. But I feel like you're getting like a little bird is like telling you something. Like you're getting a DM or a message about some crap that you heard or something like that. You're not really saying anything though. With that Knight of Swords in reverse and the Two of Cups, you're feeling some kind of disconnect, and it's kind of messing with you a little bit, but you're not saying anything. Yeah, you're not saying anything. Strength and the Eight of Wands. It's like the things that you could say, but you're not. You feel confident enough within yourself not to say anything about this. It's almost like you are on higher ground, because Pluto is the higher octave of Mars. And so what is Mars? Mars is like aggression, fights, war, right? And Pluto is like, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to let it happen to you. You know, it's like, it's more, Mars is checkers and Pluto is chess. So you have the Four of Cups for the first half of the week. God damn it. Sorry, guys. Tell me about that Four of Cups. Aw, Sharon, that means so much. Thank you, sweetheart. The Four of Swords in reverse. God, all these cards keep wanting to come out. Like, honey. Tell me about that Four of Cups. Can I get two more? Thank you. The Two of Swords. Wow, all right. This is like a very like shutting down energy. What are we doing with that Magician? The Judgment, okay. Oh, you're calling in your higher self is what you're doing. And say, Bring me back to the old me. Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move the lips. Just jump. I just heard that song. Is it Still Dre? No, it's not Still Dre. Whatever that song is with Eminem and Dr. Dre, I forget what it's called, which is so funny because I'm a huge Eminem fan. But there's something that's coming out like about a relationship or about a family dynamic or something like that that's kind of like harshing your mellow a little bit. It's kind of raining on your parade, and it's got you a little stressed out, and you're kind of like, all right, well, I just want to keep the peace. I don't really want to mess with this. It's like, it's something that you feel is more so low vibrational. It's a lot of like, you know, and you're just like, I'm not really interested in talking about this or dealing with these people or this person or whatever it is. And I feel like that with that magician and that judgment, it's like, you're trying to manifest the higher version of you, or it's like you're trying to manifest the right decision from your higher self. There's something about your purpose that's coming into play because of this. Can I have one more? The Hermit. This is all about you, honey. This is like such high vibrational energy that you're stepping into. It's like that saying, when they go low, we go higher. Because what happens in life is you get a lot of people who could, you know, they try to bring you down, or they try to abuse you, or they try to make you feel small, or whatever it is, right? And it's like, if you correspond with that, that doesn't mean don't set boundaries or stand up for yourself. But when you lower yourself to that person, that is your vibration. And people can only meet you at the vibration they're at if you're at that vibration. So what vibration do you want to be at? Because you want to get to a point in life where people like that can't even touch you, you know, physically or spiritually. And so that's what I think that you're doing. So you have the 8 of Cups for the second half of the week. What's up, Cassandra? Aw, hey, Devin. So good to see you. The Knight of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, the High Priestess in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse and the 7 of Swords. I told you. There's like gossip, rumors, drama, or people talking crap, or people making assumptions about you, and they're like trying to be sneaky about it. Like it could even be like on social media. I hate social media sometimes because it takes away consequences, you know, when people talk crap, especially if this is on social media, but it takes away consequences. Like, people are way too comfortable talking crap about people without getting hit, you know? Not that somebody needs to get hit, but you know what I mean? It's like, there's something about that. And I feel like with that 8 of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess in reverse, you're walking away from this because it doesn't meet your vibration anymore. You're like, yeah, no, I feel like you're more so invested in your passions. It's like where it is that you're trying to go, and you could start to realize, okay, I have been wasting my potential in this specific direction. Empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. So yeah, this is kind of like what is the rubber and glue saying? Or sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me type vibe. You know, it's like not absorbing other people's low vibration, not absorbing other people's trauma and their crap, etc. Especially if you're an empath, especially if you're a starseed, all of that stuff. You know, if you believe in the starseed thing, you know, then you were here for a very specific mission. And people that are starseeds, at least what I understand with like the Pleiadians and stuff like that, from my understanding, now don't quote me on this, I know that they can be attractors, natural attractors of like narcissists, or you know, in starseed language they call it reptilians. Very interesting. Go look that stuff up, but I read about it a long time ago. But I feel like you're needing the sovereignty, or however you pronounce it, is like being very queenly or kingly, being very honorable, noble. And so this is about getting to a place where nobody can touch you. It's like that crown on your head. Don't let it tilt. Don't look down like this or anything like that to let it tilt. Like, you have to be up here, baby. Okay. Yes, Cassandra. Definitely been there. Okay. All right, let's see. Hey, Tom. Good to see you. All right, so let's do Sagittarius. You're welcome, Anna. Anytime. Show me Sagittarius for this coming week. Your theme is House 9 in reverse. Wow. Okay, so this is interesting. House 9 is your natural house, but it's in reverse. So you may feel like something is stunting your spiritual growth of some sort. This can also represent travel and higher education. So there could be something in regards to travel, or wanting to travel, or wanting to even expand your view on things, or have a broader perception, or maybe you feel like you're having some bad luck. You are ruled by Jupiter, okay? Some of you have Jupiter retrograde in your charts, okay? I have Jupiter retrograde. But that can make somebody very wise beyond their years as well, or wise from a young age. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, feel like your beliefs aren't being valued. The Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and the Seven of Cups. Six of Cups in reverse. The Star in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Hangman. The Lovers in reverse for the first half of the week. And the Tower for the second half. Why is that Emperor in reverse? What's going on with that? The King of Cups. So Sagittarius, I'm not going to lie, you're showing up in a masculine energy. So this could be, if you're dealing with a masculine Sagittarius, this could be their reading. So please keep that in mind, okay? So if you're this Emperor in reverse, I'm just going to keep it real. You could be being a little greedy with the House 9 in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You could be being a little greedy, or trying to take advantage of a situation because you're trying to control money, or you're trying to control a situation. It's like kind of being greedy with something. And it could be because you're simply holding a grudge, or it's like, you know, with the Seven of Cups, it's like you want all of it. Like you want all the cups, you know? And this could stem like from, I don't know, maybe you were an only child, and and so you just expect everything is handed to you. I'm an only child. I'm not saying that is like what every only child goes through, okay? And for others of you, you feel like you're being taken advantage of by an Emperor in reverse, and you could very much love this person if you are not this Emperor in reverse. And you could maybe not be seeing this person completely clearly. It's almost like you're not sure if this person truly loves you, or if their love is coming from an inauthentic place. It's like you don't have a whole lot of hope in whatever this is. You could like really care about what this person thinks, and it could be messing up your self-esteem. And for others of you, you feel very out of control. You feel like you're disillusioned. You feel like you can't see things correctly. You feel like nothing's going anywhere. You know, it's like you're kind of like feeling down in the dumps. There's something that you're stuck in your past about, but you feel like you're not seeing it correctly. What are they not seeing correctly? The Hermit in reverse, yourself. It's not about something or someone else. It's something about you. And this could also talk about, I was just going to say paranoia, and then there's the Nine of Swords. This could also talk about super like paranoia about something, you know, not operating from your higher self as well. That could be an issue. And we all go through that a lot of the times, right? Especially if we've been through a lot of trauma. I've been through a lot of trauma, you know, a lot of like physical abuse and things like that. And I am not my abuser, and I am not my abuse, and I am not my past. These are things that have made me who I am and have made me a stronger person, but you have to allow it to make you a stronger person and not allow it to lasso you into this tumultuous wheel of never-ending cycles that is just a constant memory that just plays in your head like a fucking VCR tape, you know? And because of the trauma that I've been in, I still deal with betrayal trauma, where I'm very, very suspicious and very paranoid of anybody that comes into my life. And, you know, I sometimes have a hard time differentiating between my intuition and my mind. Because, you know, people try to gaslight us and saying that this is not what they meant and that this is not what they did. And so it's like you start to fuck up you start to screw up the relationship between you and yourself, because it's like people get in your head, and then it's like you got to center yourself again. You have to center yourself, and kind of sometimes we have to take a step back, and we have to kind of be alone for a moment to spiritually align, to meditate, journal, I don't care, get back in the gym, whatever it is that you need to do to become more confident again in making decisions. So we have the Lovers in reverse. And for others of you, you're doing this to somebody, okay? So I don't know. The Hangman, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. What's that? Lovers in reverse? The Queen of Swords. Okay. So this is exactly what I was talking about. The six, look at that. Queen of Cups, Six of Swords, Four of Swords. With that, I was just talking about your intuition and your mind. The Hangman is about your intuition. It's 12th house energy. It's Piscean energy. This is about your subconscious as well. It's also about your intuition. And the Queen of Swords is Libra energy. It's all about your mind. It's about making head over heart decisions, etc. And it seems like what you're doing is you're realizing that these two are disconnected. There's some wire that has been crossed, or some fuse that has been broken between the two, and you're kind of figuring out how to align them. And if you figure that out, please let me know, because I don't know how. Okay, I don't have all the answers just because I'm the tarot reader. And it's making you slowly but surely get unstuck, get out of your head, figuring out how to solve these problems. You're healing whatever this is. You're finally moving on from something. You're centering yourself. It's really beautiful energy, Sagittarius. You have the Tower for the second half of the week. For some of you, you're sacrificing a relationship that was taking you off your path or your purpose, or making you feel like crap. And that's opening up your mind. The Seven of Pentacles. What is the Tower? What is the Eight of Cups in reverse? The Ten of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups, the King of Pentacles. There could be somebody that's spying on you this week, Sagittarius, and at the end of the week, this person could like make a reappearance. I'm not saying like your ex is coming back, but it could be something about that, or it could be something about an old relationship or a current relationship, or something in regards to money, or a business that's established. Somebody that's maybe spying on you, trying to invest in something. But thank you so much, Jennifer. It's like coming out of the blue. It's like coming out of, it's like right before you're about to give up on something or someone. Or I don't like doing this because it gives people false hope of thinking like, oh, my ex is coming back, or like, you know, I don't want to do that. It's like right when you're about to give up on something, something else comes up out of nowhere, or something is like removed, so you can take time on making a decision, on investing on something that you're curious about. It could definitely be love, okay? But it's something from the past, something maybe you walked away from, or they walked away from you. Can I get advice? Wait, it's not time yet. Things are being woven. So it may be telling you not to really take action on something right now. Thanks again, Jennifer. Maybe telling you to not take action on something right now, because you may not be seeing things totally clearly. Like, I definitely see you attempting to do that in the first half of the week, but you may not be seeing things totally clearly yet. Okay, so it's just like give something some time, and I feel like it'll be revealed to you. I feel like you'll have a broader perspective. Okay. Oh, damn, Bonnie. That's what's up. That's good. All right, so Capricorns. Let's do Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, please. Show me Capricorn for this coming week. Show me Capricorn, please. Show me Capricorn. Last shuffle. Your theme, Capricorn, for this coming week is yin, intuition, trust, patience, sensitivity. This is like being more receptive to things, kind of like Empress energy or like Piscean energy. It's more like receiving your intuition. It's more like feminine energy. So maybe needing to get more so into that energy this week. Maybe needing to trust the timing a little bit. Maybe needing to meditate a little bit more, etc. You know, sage the house, keep the window open when you do it, all right? Your overall energy, 8 of Pentacles, okay, not surprising to see that in a Capricorn reading. The 6 of Cups, okay. The 10 of Pentacles, okay. The 3 of Swords. Why can't we just have a good reading? The first half of the week is the 7 of Cups in reverse. So it could be like shattering of some illusions. 10 of Swords in reverse. All right, great. So let's see. Can you tell me what the 3 of Swords is about? Because this isn't making sense to me. The Page of Cups. Or the 8 of Cups. God, oh my God. I'm really... Okay. 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 So it's interesting because you have this yin energy, right? Where it may be asking you to kind of lay back and allow things to come to you, but you're not doing that this week. You're more so working towards something, working towards building something, working on your, maybe even working on a relationship. For some of you, you might propose and get denied, okay? Especially if you're masculine, not saying women can't propose, okay? But like, it's rare you ever see that. I would never do that personally, to be honest. Unless I was dating a woman, then probably, because I'm more masculine. Okay, anyway, no one cares. I feel like something's kind of hurting you because you feel like you've really, really worked at something, and it's like you're maybe making an offer and somebody isn't accepting of it. Like maybe you're busting your ass at work, and you're busting your ass, and you're busting your ass, and you're busting your ass, and you're doing so much work, and then you're like, hey, like, listen, boss, I need a promotion. And they're like, bye, I don't care. Go F yourself. And you're like, okay, well, thank you so much for wasting my time. I guess I just will go F myself. That's probably my best bet. But or if this is a relationship, maybe you've been working so hard and so hard and so hard to build a life for somebody or to help somebody. And it's like, sometimes the one thing that we need to do is take it away for someone to appreciate something, Sometimes we have to walk away, or sometimes we have to take a step back and doing all of the things that we've been doing for a person, Now, I'm not saying don't work at your job or, I'm not saying any of that. But sometimes we need to kind of step away to make somebody appreciate all of the work that we're doing. And if they don't appreciate it, then what are you going to do? It wasn't for them. Package delivered at the wrong door, Moving on, and easier said than done. But it's kind of like just allowing time and kind of trusting and just kind of being more receptive to things as opposed to go. And I'm dead, Rachel. 7 of Cups in reverse. Or maybe, honestly, I almost said Carmen. Honestly, Capricorn, maybe somebody like proposes to you or offers you something, but you don't appreciate it, Maybe somebody else falls back. I don't know. So 7 of Cups in reverse. It's going to be different for all of you. What's up, Shrew? Thanks, baby. 7 of Wands. Wow, the 9 of Cups. The High Priestess in reverse. Queen of Swords, Judgment in reverse. Woo! Something's going on here. What's that High Priestess in reverse? The Magician in reverse. What's the 7 of Cups in reverse? The 7 of Pentacles. Wow, 777. That's interesting. I will go look that up. There's someone or something here that checks off all the boxes, but you're like, I don't trust it, or somebody's doing that to you. I don't trust it. Or somebody doesn't trust themselves, or they don't trust their own intuition. It's like somebody manifesting everything that they've ever wanted, and then it being brought to their doorstep, and then being like, no. Because I think somebody's trying to make a head over heart decision because they're afraid they're going to make the wrong decision if they listen to their intuition or they listen to their heart. So they're like, no, I have to make decisions based on material. I have to be realistic about where I'm investing things. And that's fine. I don't know y'all's personal situation. I don't know if this is you or somebody else. But to me, it feels like you offer someone something and then they don't take it, or they're like, this isn't good enough, Like, just even if it's like a proposal, right? Let's say like you buy you work your ass off and you buy this like diamond ring for your girl or your guy or whatever, and then you propose and they're like, this is it? All this time and this is what you got? Where'd you get this from? A Cracker Jack box? And it's like, wow, you suck, or I want to say that that's what it is, okay? But there's something here where you work so hard for something, and then it's like something is denied to you, but usually there's a reason, and it's telling you that you have to trust it. Whatever it is, you have to trust it. Either there's a better person or a better job, or maybe that person needs to learn a lesson first before, it's like there's something here. And so it's interesting because there's somebody who's getting everything that they want from you, but they are pushing it away at the same time. Is this realistic? No. Like, this is somebody who's like afraid of being like trapped, or afraid of something. Or afraid of, if it's a boss, like afraid of giving you that power, because what if you can't maintain it? What if we have to be realistic about this? Like, there's something going on here. Okay. So we have the Ten of Swords in reverse for the second half of the week, Capricorn. The Devil. Wow, 2 Capricorn cards. The Devil and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. The Tower. And Pluto and Mars, honey. The Knight of Swords and the Ace of Wands. What's this Tower about? The Two of Swords in reverse. God, it almost feels like you're putting your foot down. Listen, bitch, this is how it's gonna be. Or something. It's the Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands. Two of Pentacles, the Fool. What's that Devil about? The Queen of Swords in reverse. With that Judgment. What's that Ten of Swords? It's like something that kind of kills your confidence, and then you're like, you know what? No, I'm not doing this to myself. I just feel like this Devil is just you. It's Capricorn energy. It doesn't always have to be something absolutely terrible, okay? I just feel like it's something that kills your confidence, and then you're like, okay, well, that's fine, And then you're just kind of over it, and you're like, I'm just going to do me. It's like you could, however, be very attached to an outcome or attached to a decision that somebody's going to make, and there could be somebody who's getting kind of triggered, because it's like maybe you take back your offer, or maybe, it's... Someone give me one more for that Tower. The Chariot in reverse. It's almost like reverse psychology. Like let's say that we're going back to the like, let's just say you're proposing, okay? It's almost like you propose and this person's like, no, like, I don't really think this is realistic. And you're like, yeah, you know what? I don't really think you're ready for something like that anyway. I feel like you're right. I don't feel like you'd be a very good husband or a very good wife anyway, at least not at this point in your life. I'm sure one day to somebody though, or something like that. And they're like, wait a minute. It's like, or I'm not saying that it's a proposal, but it's something like that. Or you ask for a promotion and then you're like, well, you know what? I got a better job from blah, blah, blah. So I'll just do that. But thank you so much. This is my 2 weeks. And they're like, well, wait, let's talk about this. Or, you're very inspired to like get down to the bottom of something, or you're very inspired to express yourself. It's kind of hot, to be honest. It's very Capricorn, honey. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So once again, you're getting a message about trust. You're getting a message about surrendering, about patience. Trust this timing. Allow things to come to you. I feel like you really don't need to be working as hard as you think that you do right now with something. It's kind of like allow yourself just to fall a little bit. Allow yourself to fall, sit on your ass and be like, all right, well, and then it's like, I feel like once you stop doing the things that you have been doing, people are going to be like, wait, where'd Capricorn go, right? Because some people, it's like, for instance, like a busboy at a restaurant. It's like, right, the waitresses go about, and I'm not saying all waitresses are like this, okay, I used to be one, but it's like the waitresses are going about their business, they're doing the tables, right, they're checking people out, they're making their money, and you got then all of a sudden they come back and all of the dishes are gone off the table and the table is clean, right? And it's like, they don't think about really who's doing it, it's just nice that it's gone, and they only realize, or they only notice or say something when it's dirty, right? And it's like, right, because we only appreciate things when somebody's not doing them anymore, right? Like the busboy or bus girls, right? And it's like, finally you stop clearing somebody's table and they're like, wait a minute, why isn't my table clear? And you're like, oh, well, I tried to offer you this, and you told me to go F myself, so I stopped doing it. You know, I love this reading. It's really nice. So allow things to come to you, baby. Even if you're a masculine, get into your feminine energy. And what I mean by that is just allow yourself to receive. Okay? Aquarius. Show me Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, replacements, please. Show me Aquarius. Your theme for the week, Mercury in reverse. It's like gives me Magician in reverse vibes. So there could be some mental manipulation going on, or maybe some silent treatment stuff, or maybe, you know, you're not really feeling like talking very much this week. It's like maybe you're just on brain dead right now, which is not very Aquarian-like, to be honest. Hillary, thank you, baby. What's up, imaginary friend? I don't know why, but that has got to be the creepiest name, dog. That has got to be. I used to have an imaginary friend named Susie, and she had rainbow hair, which totally made sense as my bisexual self got older. But I don't know why, but that name just freaks me out. Love you, though, okay? So the Empress. Oh, you don't need to talk with an ass like that, honey. I'm just kidding. Queen of Swords, Two of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles. Why does there always have to be something crappy at the end? What's the Five of Pentacles? Oh, honey, you're ditching the group. Who's this? Who's this? You're ditching the group, honey. You're ditching somebody. You ain't even looking at them. You're ditching the group or a person or something, or you're like, they're inviting you to the party and you're like, oh, let me think about it. No. I'm not in the mood because I don't trust you, you know, or I'm just not in the mood. I'm on my period, or I'm in my emotions, or I'm in my feelings, or y'all are too goddamn emotional or something like that. It's just, it's very Venusian with a dagger in her hand, you know. It's the Empress with a dagger in her hand, you know what I mean? And it's like not even looking at this Five of Pentacles. God, that girl's damn heels are so loud. You're just not. Queen of Pentacles, Venusian energy again, Page of Swords in reverse. So now we have Venusian energy again with that Taurus for the first half of the week. Show me that Queen of Pentacles. The Three of Swords in reverse, okay. The Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Judgment in reverse. I think that you feel like somebody's still holding on to some invisible competition, or somebody's holding on to some I don't like Aquarius, and you're like, okay, bitch, well, I'm over it, you know, or something like that. Or I just heard that new song. I don't listen to Nicki Minaj very much, but she has this verse called New Body. You ain't me, you fuck Nicole body. Yeah, Nicole body. She says ain't no new bodies on this here new body. That's what I heard. I heard that. I don't know if you know. It's cute. It's like a very cute verse. She like got her ass done or something like that. She was talking about like ain't nobody fuck this new body, you know. And I'm not saying that you got like your ass done or anything. But there's something about this where you're just very focused on your finances and building stuff and, you know, learning something or regaining your confidence. It's like, damn, you know, you not only do you have the Empress here, you have 3 queens here, which almost makes another Empress. It's like, damn, you know, how high are you trying to go? What's that? Judgment in reverse. The 9 of Wands in reverse. You just decided not to make a decision. Your decision is not to make a decision on something. Because, and I'm getting that as well with that 2 of Pentacles and that 5 of Pentacles, Aquarius, because it's like there's a decision that you need to make about a group of people or about a reconciliation or about a work people or something. And you're like, I'm not going to make a decision. I'm just going to leave it. I'm not even going to talk about it. Mercury in reverse. And it's like, that's what you're doing. You're like, no, I'm tired. Bye. So the Page of Swords in reverse for the second half of the week. I mean, you're definitely like in your power, but it's like your silence is your power or something like that. What's up, Court? 8 of Wands in reverse, 4 of Swords. Told you. It's like you're not responding to something. 8 of Swords. What's the 8 of Swords? 9 of Swords. I feel like you got somebody stressed. You got somebody stressed and stuck on what you got going on. It's like somebody's trying to push a narrative about you. Why am I like getting this about like ruining reputations? I'm not saying it's like somebody's trying to ruin, but it's like I feel like somebody's assuming something about you, or they're talking crap, or somebody's trying to like mess with your reputation a little bit, and it's like they're trying to push a narrative that may not necessarily be authentic to you and who you are as a person. And so I feel like you're just kind of not talking about it. It's like, what's the best way to get rid of something? Don't acknowledge it, you know? It's like, if somebody's knocking on your door and you don't answer it, they're eventually just going to go away, you know? And so you kind of got somebody like in their head, or you got somebody stuck on what you got going on. I just feel like somebody's in your business and you don't care. Courtney, thank you, baby. I'm so dead, Lydia. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. I feel like you're the one with the power, Aquarius, with whatever this is. What are the doors that are opening? Something that was delayed. Like something that was delayed in the past, whether it was like a relationship or it was like freedom of some sort, creative freedom, freedom in general, whatever it may be. Or there could be some kind of event as well. If you get invited to an event, I would go. Okay, or some kind of celebration. It's something that's also going to like reinstate your confidence or make you even more confident that you are than you are. I feel like you're the wild card. I feel like you're the one with the crown on your head. It's like you don't see anybody talking about Joe, you know, that works on the corner store, right? Like, I'm not throwing shade, okay? But you don't see anybody talking about Joe on the corner store, right? Or somebody who's not doing nothing, right? People talk about people that they're jealous of, or that are making an impact, negative or positive, or that are in the public eye, or that are up here somewhere, you know, for better or for worse. And so it's like, you're doing something, you know? You know what I mean? Liking when people walk back here. All right, last but not least, Pisces. Okay. All right, let's see. Pisces. Yay, Pisces! I'm so dead, Rage. Show me what's going on for Pisces this coming week, please. Oh no, Cyber. Yes, Hillary. I'll be 37 in September. Last shuffle. All right, theme for this week, Pisces, Mars in reverse. Okay. So, wowzers. Damn, that's interesting because you got Saturn in your sign too. So that's kind of like keeping you on a leash a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you, you know. We also have Neptune in Pisces. Okay. So, you know, this is like not taking action, not fighting. This is like opposite of Mars. This is like Venus, being more receptive, being amicable, being, you know, I'm not saying Mars people can't be kind, but like Mars is a little crazy. Like, no offense to anybody here who's in Aries rising, but y'all are completely fucking unhinged and most of y'all need therapy. Serious therapy and possibly anger management. Y'all be crazy as hell and so impulsive. I'm like, okay, I'm not doing this. So funny. Anyway, so I feel like you're kind of like taking a back seat a little bit. Aw, happy birthday, Lydia. Oh, Lydia. I'll send you guys, Hillary, if you DM me on my Instagram, and Lydia, you DM me, I'll give you guys, or Lydia, you're a regular of mine, I'll DM you a birthday code, okay, for a personal read or something. Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Beginning of the week, Six of Wands in reverse. Queen of Swords, second half of the week. Speaking of Venus. Eight of Swords, the Lovers. You're either stuck between two people, okay, if this is about love, you're either stuck between two people or you're stuck on a person that you're not really sure about, even though you feel a very intense connection. There may be a lack of attraction with the Mars in reverse, okay, but I'm not saying that that's what it is. I doubt that that's what it is. It just feels like there's not a whole lot of motivation. It feels like you're kind of bored. Like with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you're either like bored if it is a love offer, and you're like kind of like revoking a love offer a little bit because it's like could stress you out or make you insecure for some of you for whatever reason. It's like the thing is that you still want an opportunity, but you want it to be more realistic, something substantial. Like you want to be able to plant a seed with somebody, but you may feel like planting a seed with this, like there's something off about it, like there's something that makes you too insecure about it, or you feel like something's too mundane or too like, there's no like action, there's no fire, there's no, you know, but at the same time, it's like a very intense connection. So that's what I'm kind of having a hard time understanding. Like maybe it's like a very simple relationship, or maybe this is like a normal 9-to-5er, or, you know, or I don't know. For others of you, you're losing your passion for your work and you're trying to create a new opportunity for yourself, but you're not really sure what's in your highest good. That could be what it is, because there could be something about your work and it's like you're starting to get insecure about it, or you're starting to feel like you're just showing up just to show up, but it's not what it's not where your heart is. Oh my God, Aries, what's good? That's wonderful. Happy birthday. If you DM me on Instagram, I'll give you a coupon code for your birthday for a personal. So it's something like that. It's something that has become a little mundane. It's like you're trying to take action to do something different, but it's like you're kind of lacking the motivation. Six of Wands in reverse. This could be why. Tell me about that Six of Wands in reverse. What's up, Ramen Deep? How you doing? Ten of Swords in reverse. The Judgment in reverse. God, they're all reversed. The Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords in reverse. What's that Judgment in reverse? God, this is weird. Oh, you are very apprehensive on making a decision. It's like very weird because you feel like you're not getting the respect or the attention or the admiration that you feel like you deserve. And so the thing is that your ego's kind of your ego is keeping you there. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm saying that you're not understanding why something isn't growing, or you're not understanding why someone isn't giving you the recognition you deserve, or you're not understanding why your career is not taking off, or something like that. You're very welcome, Aries, of course. Elle, thank you so much, or Ellie. And so you're not really able to let go of somebody or something because it's messing with your ego. You're like, but why, you know? And a lot of the times this happens and we don't realize it's because there's something greater for us. But we have to be able to release our ego's attachment to something in order to allow something to come in better. It's like Neptunian energy where you got to kind of sacrifice that in order to have something better, you know? It's like some of you need to take some time out, really, and like reconnect with yourself. Queen of Swords for the second half. Courtney, you're all good, baby. Tell me about that Queen of Swords. Oh, first faller today. Three of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Now we just heard another Nicki Minaj song. I don't even really listen to her. I know you don't like me. You want to fight me. Always on my page, never double tap like me. I just heard that. I don't know why. The Tower. That's why. The Devil in reverse. The Four of Wands in reverse. You're starting to realize, now I just heard, God. I just heard Billie Eilish, Hostage. I want to be alone with you. Does that make sense? Anyway, so I don't know where that came from. Four of Wands in reverse and the Devil in reverse. Queen of Swords, Three of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Tower. What's the Tower? Wow, and Aries, that is pretty disgusting. The Death in reverse. Woo-wee! Listen to me. What's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? The Five of Cups. There's something that you cannot, I'm not saying you cannot, there's something you're not moving on from the past that is keeping you backwards. And there's a Tower moment coming in that is forcing you now, because you won't do it yourself, is forcing you to let go of something that you've held on for so long. And it's coming in the form of an opportunity to collaborate or to work with somebody or something that appreciates you. The Hanged Man. It's offering you a hell of a perspective. And now you're able to get out of whatever that crappy ass energy was or is because of it. And it's like you're starting to realize in the ways you've held yourself back, in the ways that you've been a passenger in your own life by just going with the flow or doing whatever. And it's like this Mars is in reverse because this is what you're doing. It's like you're not really making the moves that you could be. you could be doing more. You could be like going after something. Like there's something about you needing to really take an initiative and go for it. Like whatever your Mars sign is in, or wherever Mars is in your natal, like I would take a look at that, because I feel like it's going to make sense with this reading. And you're gonna be like, oh, now I see why I had to let go of that. Or, oh, now, you know, your advice. The Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Something that has been in your subconscious for a long time. A talent, a gift, a skill, ability, an idea. I don't know. It's something like that. But I feel like something is going to, it's like the ocean coming up on the shore and washing something away, only to wash something on the shore while it takes the other thing away. And you're like, oh my God, I get it, you know? And that's your highest potential, whatever that is. It's like being given to you as a gift. But you're gonna be like, oh my God, the ocean took my cell phone. But it like replace it with something else, or you know what I mean? So, all right, guys, it was a pleasure. www.brattytarot.com is where it's at to book a personal reading with me. I offer Zoom readings and pre-recorded readings. Make sure that you like, comment, and share. And if you have not subscribed, make sure that you do so. Thank you guys all for being here, especially Rick. Thank you so much for being my wonderful mod. And everybody that donated to the channel, whether it's for a super chat or just a normal donation, I really, really appreciate it. And I'm going to go ahead and do super chat questions now. Okay? So let me see. Bitch. All right. Alrighty. Okay. Aw, Ellie, right back to you, baby. All right, let's do this. Yes, Charlene. Okay. Super chat answers in order, please. Super chat answers in order. Oh, thank you, Rick. Shout out to Rick. Thank you. This is why he's here, guys. Super chat answers, please. Frick, you're so dumb. Alright. Okay. What's up, darling? Alexis, what's next for me in love? Thank you, love you. I love you. Queen of Pentacles. Well, if you're bi, you might got a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming towards you. Damn, the High Priestess. The King of Wands. Okay. If you're heterosexual, I feel like this Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess could just simply be you, like being, you know, very desirable at this time, looking very sexy, being very financially stable or secure within yourself, feeling very nurturing, etc. You could have a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius come around, somebody who's very confident, somebody who's very sexy. This is the type of person like throw you on the bed and, you know what I mean? So there could be something like that. The Temperance, somebody who's very balanced. I feel like you got options. Of course, you're gorgeous. The Temperance, the King of Swords, and the Sun in reverse. What's that Sun in reverse for her? The Death card. There could be also a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius here who is trying to keep their mind balanced, if you will, like somebody who's trying to have some kind of communication with you that's kind of leveling things out, whether this is a new person or somebody already in your life. They may have like this over optimistic view of like, or hope that things will change between the two of you, or they could want you to really change their mind or change your mind about them, because the Temperance energy is like fire and water, okay? And so it's like the two really don't mix, but they can make it happen. Like it can still happen, right? But it's going to take the Temperance energy to be able to make it happen. And so there could be somebody who maybe you end up rejecting in the future or something like that, and then they end up like, then you end up actually liking them, or they just have that over optimism that you'll change your mind or something like that. Your advice, Libra, it's all about you, baby. Just live in your truth. Just be in your power. I feel like you'll have plenty of opportunities. So funny that this came out. Everything happens for a reason, you know? Like, just the fact that this card would come out for you in this moment is just enough for me. So I feel like it's all about you. I feel like you just need to be receptive and enjoy it, okay? Thanks, Complexity. What the hell am I doing? Okay. Charlene, what are MJ's feelings for me? Thank you. The Four of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Cups in reverse. He could be a little stressed out because he's an alcoholic, or he has some kind of addiction, or whatever that may be, whether it's alcohol, sex, I don't know, anything. Or he could be a little stressed out because he's not really sure whether or not this is what he wants. The Star. It seems like he's healing something, though. He's healing something, or he's trying to hope for something, but it seems like he's just never happy with anything that he has. You know, it's like he feels like there's a wish being unfulfilled, and it's kind of like harshing his mellow a little bit, and I feel like he's still trying to have hope, but there's like something that he's disappointed by, or it's like he's never happy with anything that he has. I feel like this is somebody who could be a little ungrateful. Sorry. Or it could have nothing to do with you, but... Jess, been emotional the last few days about an old situation. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get an advice message for Charlene. I'm so sorry. You got North Node in reverse. So this is like what you're destined to go to or destined to have. So if it's in reverse, this may not be completely for you. Okay, this may be more of a South Node connection, like a past karmic connection of some sort. Okay, so but of course, listen to your own intuition. Okay, I'm not here to tell you. Jess, been emotional the last few days about an old situation. What do I need to know for my highest good about the old relationship with my friend M? You inspired this person. Although the cycle is complete, I feel like you have made a huge impact in this person's life from beginning to end. Ace, we're going from an ace to the world. So the world is the last major arcana, and an ace is a new beginning. It's a very inspiring new beginning, okay? And so you could have very much inspired this person to complete something or complete a cycle in their life, or like accomplish something, or you give them the drive, or have given them the drive of some sort, or maybe it did for you, or it should, but I'm just going with what I'm getting with initially. If this was like a romantic connection, this could be somebody who was very attracted to you, okay? Could have wanted to be a provider for you, a protector, etc. with that King of Pentacles. But if it's not a romantic connection like that, with that King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles in reverse, I'm almost getting like wrong time with that page. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's like everything else looks so beautiful and so stable and so wonderful and inspiring, and then it's like, but with that page, what's that Page of Pentacles in reverse? The Ace of Cups in reverse. Something just wasn't there. Somebody could have been too inside of themselves, or somebody could have been like, you know, not putting in enough effort of some sort, or this person could feel like maybe they didn't give you what you were worth, or you didn't give them what they were worth. Okay. No, Rach, you can go ahead and put one in. Thanks, Lydia. Let's see. A and B. What will happen between me and M over the next period? What are his feelings towards me? All right, show me feelings first. Ace of Swords, the Hermit in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like this is somebody that wants to have a new beginning with you, or wants to have a serious conversation with you. This is somebody who's a lot more clear about who they are because of y'all's relationship or your guys' dynamic. And if you guys have been in separation, this may be somebody who wants to kind of come out of isolation possibly and give to this in some way. Like offer something. What are his feelings? Two of Cups in reverse, the Emperor, and the Knight of Wands. There could be a lot of sexual attraction that this person has towards you, but they could feel some form of disconnect for whatever reason. And so I feel like maybe they're trying to detach themselves from that. It's a very detached energy, like with the Ace of Swords, the Hermit, the Emperor, you know. I feel like they're trying to be, because they feel like they have to be, but there's still like a need to, or a desire to have you, you know, or go towards you. Advice. Aries in reverse. I feel like you need to be receptive towards this and allow this person to come to you if that's the case. Okay? No need to like necessarily take action. Shout out to Copeless Tarot for the donation. Tiffany Love. Hi, Bratty. Is there new love coming? Thank you. Damn. Thanks, Complexity. Okay. All right, Tiffany. So we got the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. I'm going to say yes. This is somebody who I think is really tired. This is somebody who's been through the ringer. But we're going from the 9 to the 10 of Wands, so I feel like this person is actively and successfully accomplishing something that they are investing in. This could be somebody that is a person who puts in a lot of effort towards their relationships. And with that 10 of Cups, I feel like you may have somebody that you actually enter into a long-term fulfilling relationship with. However, just to put in perspective, with that 9 of Pentacles, I do feel like this is somebody who also values their independence. This is more like, this could be somebody who's not codependent, which is a good thing. And the Two of Swords in reverse, this is somebody with the Two of Swords in reverse and the 10 of Wands. This is somebody who does not avoid hard work. How would they know who this person is? Give me this for opposition. This could be somebody maybe you don't completely agree with. This could be somebody who maybe you have an imbalance with when you first meet them, or some kind of point of tension, or like a power struggle. That's how you're going to know who this person is. I mean, they're showing up as the Nine of Wands. Rach and Complexity, thank you guys so much. You know, it's like, I've fought many battles and I'll fight another one. You know, it's like, all right, Leslie Jones Tarot. What's happening for me next in my love life? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with that Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Cups. You could have two offers if I'm being completely honest. I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, though, and the Seven of Swords, you could have somebody who's like overly cautious when it comes to you. And this could be because they have a third party with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. But I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is just cautious in general because he wants to do everything perfect, or he wants to do everything just right. He's like the slow builder, you know. And so it's going to be somebody that you meet that's kind of like slowly but surely like building up. And then there could be a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. But with that Three of Pentacles in reverse, it could be somebody that you don't necessarily agree with or get along with at first, but they may like end up sweeping you off of your feet. You know what I mean? Yes, R. Advice. House 1 in reverse. I feel like with the House 1 in reverse, this is about self. And so being that it's in reverse, I'm getting like the 7th house, which is the opposite of the 1st house. So I'm kind of feeling like you're needing to maybe give someone a chance, you know? But you just, when these people come around, you may just want to like be by yourself, you know, or something. But maybe give it a shot. Lydia, hey Bratty, what do I need to know about this guy I've recently started talking to? No, it's not the Aries, thank God. 6 of Swords, the Queen of Cups. What's that Magician in reverse? This person could be resolving an issue with a past person or moving on from somebody that they loved or cared about because they feel like it failed, or they feel like this was a total loss, or they feel like they failed as a man. This is a really weird thing to say, but with the 8 of Wands in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse, 4 of Wands in reverse, this is somebody that may be blocked from a past commitment or some kind of spiritual belief or lack of morals or values, or some kind of stubbornness that's keeping this person from living their most authentic self, or there's something that they feel like they're chained to. And if they are moving on from a past person, that could very well be what this is. I feel like there's something about like a past relationship that wounded this person or that caused some confidence issues. I heard I don't want to talk about it. Advice. I feel like it's going to come out anyway. House 8 in reverse. I kind of want to say like don't pry too much. If we're looking at House 8, this can talk about like secrets. It can also talk about other people's money. Phoenix, thank you so much. It can talk about other people's money. You know, it can talk about a lot of different things. But in the reverse, it almost feels like there's something that's going to come up, like some gunk or something, like some gunk that's going to come up that you're going to be exposed to. Maybe not in a bad way necessarily, but it's something like that, like almost like skeletons, like somebody opening a door and like a skeleton falling out of the closet, or you know what I mean? It's and I'm not saying it doesn't have to be like something horrible or anything like that, but there's definitely something that's keeping this person bound, and like they're tired of it, and I feel like they feel chained to it, and I feel like there's something emotionally that they're trying to move on from as well. Okay, that's what I got. He will retire from the military. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard people get very, very excited about retiring from the military. What's up, Sonia? Carmen, thank you. Ouch. Hey, Sarah, these are super chat questions right now. Lydia, some good stuff coming for me. Good stuff only for Lydia that's coming within the next month. The Moon, the Wheel of Fortune. Hell yeah. This is like being able to trust yourself and like let go and authentically trust yourself and trust your emotions. The 7 of Wands, while having boundaries, maintaining boundaries. You could also have people that are jealous of you. I don't know if you view that in the positive. Empress in reverse, Queen of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. There was a point in your life or with a specific person or maybe with a mother or I don't know, something where you may have felt like you were not true to yourself, or you allowed other people to overstep your boundaries or take more than they could even chew, or take more from you than you were even willing to give, or whatever it is. And you're getting to this point where you're kind of cutting the crap and you're getting more, I don't want to say serious, but you're wisening up more. And so whatever this inconsistency was, or whatever this struggle was, or whatever this fear was, or whatever it is, it's like you're moving on from it. You're able to let go of it finally and kind of come into your power a little bit. Interesting. For that guy, you got house 8 in reverse. And then for this advice, you got Scorpio in reverse. So, you know, Scorpio can also talk about intensity, you know, and I feel like this isn't going to be like that. I feel like it's with that Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune is like easy. Like this is like easy going. And it could be something that triggers it, where it's just like a light bulb turns on, or you're like, maybe something that you had a hard time moving on from in the past. It's like for some reason now it's just easy. You know, I don't know. It's like something like that. And you know, Scorpio is also the 8th house, and the opposite of the 8th house, or the opposite of Scorpio, is Taurus as well. So this is about like self-value and self-worth, I think, is really what it's coming down to. And I feel like because something's kind of triggering that, you're able to trust yourself more, and because of that, you also have more self-worth and self-value. And you could get some money possibly. Okay. Manifesting that aqua reading. Yes, ma'am. What's up, King Mo? J Moon. Will Ian, who I went out on a date with, reach out to me? Will he reach out to J Moon within the next month? The Fool in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse. There could be somebody else involved that like keeps this person from reaching out. So I feel like the only way this person is going to reach out is if the other person gets the hell out of the way, if I'm going to be honest. Okay. Bonnie, what advice or information do I need to know regarding my Cancer person? Feeling like he's hiding someone or something. Okay, what advice or information do I need to know? Okay. What's going on with the Cancer? The Three of Swords, the Lovers in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Cancer seems to be heartbroken over somebody that maybe doesn't love them as equally, and they could feel like there's a disconnect between them, or they could feel like they're missing out on some kind of opportunity. Page of Cups in reverse, the Five of Wands in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's somebody else, I'm not going to lie, and this person could be feeling kind of like victimized or even victimizing themselves. But it seems like they're trying to, it's almost like their ego's been shattered. Chiron, deep wounds. I feel like whoever this person is involved with has caused them a lot of pain, a lot of triggers. I'm not trying to laugh. Lydia, thank you so much. Nick, what's coming towards me, Aquarius, for the rest of March in love? The Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords in reverse. Somebody may still be holding on to you. They could be getting frustrated because they've been waiting on you to come around, but you haven't. Or this could be you, of course. The Justice, Libra, the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Five of Cups. Somebody may be trying to make something right with you, Nick, with that Justice, the Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Five of Cups. Somebody could be like trying to make something right with you, balance something out with you, even choose you with the Justice and the Seven of Cups in reverse, because they could be regretting something or feeling bad about something or feeling like they fucked up in some way. How would Nick know who this is? House 5, this could be a Leo, or this could be, you know, whatever sign is in your house 5, or this could be somebody who's very playful, maybe even a little, you know, lighthearted, and I don't want to say promiscuous, but maybe, okay? Somebody who maybe has a lot of talent or passion, or who's kind of childlike or very playful, confident, creative, okay? Cassandra Kundif. I know I'm not saying that right, whatever. What is coming towards me that I don't see coming this week? Thank you for all that you do. Of course, baby. Yeah, they did, but Nick, I'm dead. The Tower, the Six of Cups. Okay. Okay. It could be a blast from the past with that Tower and that Six of Cups, but I feel like something is kind of being removed from your life, so a blessing can come in. What's this blessing? The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. If you felt like a business was failing or a relationship was failing, it's like something that you already had established that you thought was like everything that you've ever wanted, something that was established like that didn't work out. It could be coming back, but not in the same form, you know? Like similar opportunity, different body, if that makes sense. Nine of Swords in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, the Six of Wands in reverse. There could be somebody in your life who's very insecure, or so they're insecure, so they're trying to gaslight you, or they're trying to manipulate you, or this could be somebody who's really in their ego, very freaking entitled to get you to come to them, or somebody like in their ego, you know. This is like somebody who's trying to gaslight you or trying to hoover you back in or something like that, but they're trying to get you to come to them, possibly. I don't like that person. Advice. Uranus. Radical change. So I feel like radical change is coming anyway, like whether you like it or not. You know what I mean? With that Tower energy there. I feel like you just need to go with it. I feel like maybe even you might initiate this change, whatever it is. But this is about thinking outside of the box, getting a little wacky, or dyeing your hair red, or you know, doing something in regards to whatever this blessing is. I feel like you need to think out of the box and not be afraid to get a little wacky. Uranus is also in Taurus right now, so wherever Taurus is in your chart, that might help to look at that. Jennifer, is my ex Scorpio happy in his relationship? Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the Five of Swords in reverse. There's a lot of like spying going on. There's a lot of confusion going on. I feel like somebody's looking through somebody's phone. Looking through somebody's phone, playing games. I don't like this. Somebody feels like they're just never going to win with another person. I don't really care for this energy. It feels like a lot of like loose-lipped conversations. Yes, Cassandra, just DM me on my Violetta Alexis Instagram, okay? Let me see. Will he reach out to me if I unblock him? Eight of Pentacles, the Devil in reverse. Probably. Eight of Pentacles, the Devil in reverse. You know, but it's like this person could be like trying to work on their reputation with you, like admitting that they're toxic or knowing that it's not a good idea or something like that. You know? Advice for Jennifer. Trine. Yeah, something could just kind of fall in your lap this week, or something could go a lot easier than you thought it was going to go, whether that's about this person or something separate entirely. Jennifer, what emotions does my ex have for me? Eight of Cups, Strength. So it's interesting because it's like this person walks away and then something may like hold them back from completely walking away, or this person tries not to walk away and then does. It's like a push and pull energy, but they feel like they're not getting something that they want. Like something, I hate to say it, but like a wish unfulfilled, or something that isn't, you know, like they want like something else or something more. You know, I hate to say that because it sounds so crappy, but I gotta read what I get. You know what I mean? Shrew, hey Bratty, will my work situation improve? Advice from the universe, please. Thank you for everything that you do and just being so kind. Oh, baby, you're so welcome. I love you, of course. Will my work situation improve? The Judgment, the Two of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Swords. I feel like you're going to have to make a quick judgment call on something. I do feel like there is an ability to do this, but with the Judgment, the Two of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Swords. So this is about like, I don't like any of my options in order to change something in regards to my work, but there are options available to me. But it's like there's a sense of you needing to come out of your comfort zone, and I feel like if you do that, whatever that means for you, then there's something that will improve for you. Yes. The Hangman in reverse. You're not there. There's something that you have to look at from a different perspective, right? There's something you need to look at from a different perspective. So, for instance, tarot is very competitive, right? It's very competitive in a very competitive field. And you're needing to integrate new ideas, integrate new things on your website to continue to make a living, right? And so I remember I wasn't doing too great there for a while, you know, beyond the super chats and the regular pre-recorded readings. So I was like, all right, let me think out of the box. So what I did is I started offering mini Instagram readings on my Instagram. So if people click the link in the bio, they can go and order a quick $10, $20, $40 reading, and I will give it to them in their inbox, and it'll be ready in 24 hours, you know? So it's like needing to integrate. And then it's like, you know, the competition got more. And so I was like, all right, let me try to do Zoom calls, bitch, you know? And so I was thinking out of the box. I was like, I'll do this, but I had to get out of my comfort zone. I don't necessarily like talking one-on-one with people, but I was like, well, if I'm gonna make money, I gotta do this. I gotta do something out of the box, you know? So it's something like that, okay? Whatever that means for you. Advice, Page of Wands, don't stall not longer than you need to. House 10, this is all about your career, baby. So slow and steady wins the race. House 10 is a natural Capricorn house. This is about structure, discipline, your life mission, accomplishments, your career. And with that Page of Wands in reverse for your advice, I feel like you need to stop delaying something. Like, I feel like you just need to make a decision about something, especially with that Judgment, the Two of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Swords. But first, it's like you need to see something from a different angle or a different perspective. It's like you're on this side of the table. It's like needing to put yourself on this side of the table so that way you can figure out how to maneuver through something. I hope that makes sense. I love you. Okay, let's see. Courtney Renee. Courtney Renee. Hey, Bratty, what are Kevin's thoughts, feelings towards me right now? Thanks. Ace of Swords, Nine of Wands in reverse. This person may be very well aware that they are exhausted from this, okay? This could be somebody who is a little tired, somebody who's like on the brink of giving up or has given up. This is somebody that may want to talk to you about that, though, but they could feel mentally exhausted from this. Courtney Renee, what are Kevin's near future actions towards me? Please and thanks, beautiful. Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Wands in reverse. I need one more. Nine of Cups in reverse. Be careful that this person doesn't like use you for sex or use you for something. Like if you guys have been fighting or something like that, this could be somebody who wants something from you, so they just kind of let their ego fall to the wayside and, you know, try not to fight with you so they can get what they want. So they could kind of want you for selfish reasons, whether it's for money, sex, whatever, your nurturing qualities, whatever, you know. Believe it or not, that's a thing. My ex used to use me... Not even necessarily for sex, but like because they thought I was very nurturing and like mother-like, and he had serious mommy issues. And he used to lay his head in between my breasts and just like, it was very odd, you know. I don't want to say odd, okay? I'm not judging anybody. I have mommy and daddy issues, but you know, it's like people can use you for anything, really. You know, your energy, whatever. Let me get you some advice for Courtney in regards to that. You got Taurus energy, okay? So this is about... I mean, this can be about, like, you know, building something slowly but surely, you know, but this is kind of telling you don't keep your eye off the ball. Trust, patience, sensuality. Tap into your feminine energy. Be willing to receive, but don't, like, super go crazy and, like, chase after anybody or anything like that. Ramandeep Panu. If I get married to Matthew, would he ever cheat on me with a man or a woman? I would, oh God, I feel so, can I get some advice? Thank you, Leela. I don't think so. I will say this. I think that you would get to a point where you felt like you were not being heard. Where you had to fake like you were happy. You may get to a point where maybe the money's really good, right? Or, you know, maybe things are stable in the 3D realm, but I think that there would be something that your soul didn't agree with. And I asked what action you know, the universe wanted you to take. And I got the Ace of Wands, Eight of Cups in reverse, and the Hierophant. So this is kind of like asking you, this is asking you, revisit this. Is this really what you want? Is this something that inspires you? Is this something that aligns with your morals, your values, your higher self? Is this like the foundation? You know, there's a lot of Taurus energy here. Is this the foundation for happiness? I don't mean like a physical foundation, like the money and the whatever. Like, is this something that you could rest easy on? Is this something that does this person resonate with you, your soul, your femininity, you as a woman, whatever? You know, so it's kind of asking you to take your time with making this decision. You can, Scorpio. Ellie or L, how will I meet my next person? What should I know? Okay. You won't be looking for it. You won't be looking for it or going for it. I feel like it'll come to you. This could be a Venus in Cancer or somebody with a strong Cancer placement with that Two of Cups there. But I feel like this is somebody who would end up like confessing their feelings for you. But you're not going to be looking for it. And it's somebody that would be really stressed about confessing their feelings to you. I feel like you're not going to be looking for it. You're not going to be going after it. Cardinal in reverse. Cardinal energy is about instigation or initiating something, going after something. And you're not going to be looking for it, you know? I know that's vague, but that's what it's telling me. Courtney Renee, last one, promise. What are the positive things only coming towards me in the next 3 months in love? I feel like this is somebody that's going to ease your worries with that Seven of Wands and that Queen of Swords in reverse. Like, especially anybody, like, almost like a God, what's it called? Almost like an emotional support dog. Not like calling your person a dog, but it's like somebody that will like lift you up when you're sad, or will, you know, try to maintain your happiness or something like that. This is like asking you, allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to get into your feminine energy and relax. Could be a fire sign. Let's see. King Mo, looking to get out of teaching. I overthink. But what kind of job does Spirit want me to apply for? Could be something in the government. Could be something with the government. With that Justice card there. Page of Pentacles. Starting a business. Starting a beauty business. Oh, let me see something. Maybe something with the military, although I don't think anybody really wants to do that. I'm not saying not anybody, but... Anyway, something with cars, trains, automobiles, boats, even. Something about driving. I don't know, maybe an Uber driver. I don't know. So I'd say anything in regards to like motor vehicles or something like that, or something in regards to beauty or the justice system, or building your own business. I heard you have to solve a problem. So like businesses are all about solving problems. So like it's like when you start a business, you have to think, what problem is this going to solve for people? Otherwise, don't start it, right? So it's something like that. I hope that makes sense. Sorry if it doesn't. Oh, hold on. House 11. That's interesting. So it could be something in social media. This is like humanitarian efforts, etc. Like-minded groups, friends. You could end up finding something through like a friend group or an online network of some sort of like-minded people. And hold on, let me refresh this. Oh God, my legs hurt so bad. Okay. I swear, y'all all want to be asking these damn questions at the last minute. I swear to God. All right, let's see, y'all. All right, darling. Hey, ma'am, what does MA want from our connection / me? Magician in reverse and the Page of Cups. I feel like this person's a bit immature. I do feel like they want to give love. I don't know if it'll last long, or it's like, I don't know if the offer will last long. This is somebody, give me one more. The Judgment, okay. This is somebody that may want you to choose them, but it's like they don't have a whole lot of confidence in themselves. I feel like they want love, you know. So complexity, whatever comes out. What you want complexity to know. The Knight of Cups in reverse. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. The Page of Wands in reverse. You could be getting some crappy news about a love offer or somebody who's revoking a love offer. Or you could be getting some news about somebody who like doesn't like you, or you know, doesn't like how you think, or somebody who doesn't like just you or doesn't get along with you, or somebody who could even be trying to sabotage you in your work. Okay, or you could be doing that to somebody, or you could be telling somebody, you know, what's on your mind in a negative way as well. The Tower in reverse, the Lovers, the Death card. Wowzers. What's the Tower in reverse? The Ten of Swords. This is like something like a long time coming. Like, I don't know if there is a betrayal or if there will be. I'm not trying to like freak you out or anything like that, but it's interesting because it's almost like a long time coming with that Tower in reverse and with that Ten of Swords. It's like something is abruptly ending, but what's interesting is that Lovers and that Death card is here, which tells me that there's something that's more in alignment for you, whether it's a love interest, whether, I don't know, it's a hobby, a friend, a job, I don't know, but it's bringing some form of positive change in your life. House 6, something in regards to work, your routine, your day-to-day, even your health possibly. But this can also talk about enemies, you know, like open enemies, people talking shit, you know what I mean? But this is all about your foundation and your health and your daily life and the practical details of your life and practicality in general and, you know, gym, tan, laundry. You know, this is all about that. So there could be like a renewal in regards to that of some sort. Which I know it seems like mundane, which it is, but it's like we have no idea how important the 6th house is for us. It's like if we have a crappy routine, if we're like just, you know, living our life by the seat of our pants or whatever that stupid ass saying is, it's like, oh, I'll wake up when I wake up, and then, you know, I don't get everything that I want to get done today, and then, you know, I didn't make it to the gym, but that's okay, I'll make it tomorrow, and then tomorrow I wake up at 1 p.m., and then you know, I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but there's something that's maybe changing for the better in regards to your routine that's going to put you in a better place than before. And it can also talk about open enemies. Are you learning that you have an enemy? Okay, to be honest. And if that's the case, just call me, okay? All right, let's see. Lydia, what would the characteristics of the man that's like meant for me be? Thank you, Rach. What's all this? I feel like at first this will be somebody that doesn't know who they are, doesn't know what they want, doesn't have a whole lot of self-awareness, almost like a sense of cluelessness. Somebody who's non-committal, okay? Now hold on. Somebody who's non-committal, somebody who just feels like they can't uphold what it is that they're meant to maintain or what it is that they've established. They just miss the ball constantly, something like that. But I feel like eventually, like in their adult life or whatever, whenever they mature, if they're mature now, I don't know, it's with that King of Wands, the Moon, and the Sun, I definitely feel like there will be a big Leo placement, okay? Big Leo placement somewhere. This is an entrepreneur type. This could be somebody who's already taken, or let's hope that's not the case, or this is like the entrepreneur type. This is the passionate type. This is the person that'll bend you over and smash. You know, I'm not trying to be gross, but this is the type of person that will pursue you and has absolutely no problem, no lack of confidence pursuing you. Somebody who's also in touch with their masculinity just as much as they're in touch with their femininity, the sun and the moon, the mother and the father. You know, this is mommy and daddy all in one. You know what I'm saying? Which isn't a bad thing, but this is also somebody who's gonna, you know, pull your hair and pay for your food, you know, like in the best way possible. What other qualities show me? Damn. Cancer. Well, what's interesting is that the King of Wands is 2 deacons of Leo and 1 deacon of Cancer. So, and the moon in astrology is Cancer. The moon in tarot is Pisces. I'll never understand that, however. But it's interesting because Cancer showed up in reverse, so I feel like this is somebody who may try to subdue their feminine energy, but I feel like it's there. I'm dead, Complexity. I'm dead, Rage. Okay. All right. Christina R., what's coming up for my love life from now until the end of April? You're going to drop that 0 and get yourself a hero. No, I'm just kidding. I'm such an idiot. What's that 2 of Pentacles in reverse? 6 of Pentacles. You're definitely going to drop somebody that you feel like is giving you pennies because you're getting a lot of attention and conversation from other people and other places and other things. And I just feel like you'll be getting a lot of conversation because you'll be looking great, or you'll be getting like this small level of fame or something. It's like you're getting a lot of attention for something. Will the Sag reach out or come back? 5 of Cups in reverse, 4 of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. It'll take a while. The Knight of Pentacles takes forever. I feel like this person is either dealing with some kind of financial crisis, health crisis, or mental crisis. Okay, and it doesn't have to be that crazy, but it's something that this person is trying to let go of, but they're having a hard time. That could be you. That could be something else entirely. I feel like they will, but I feel like it's going to take them a long time because they're dealing with a lot of internal issues. You got House 4 in reverse, okay, for your advice. You may be needing to get in touch with like your family life, your roots, your home life, your mother. This is the house of the mother. You know, maybe needing to get back in touch with that. Maybe needing to spend some more time being more private, because I do feel like you're about to get a lot of attention here in April, or you're about to get a lot of like people in your DMs or people trying to talk to you or something like that. So I feel like take advantage of this time alone now. Okay. All right, let's see. I know somebody asked me something on Cash App. Let me see here. Oh, shout out to She's Gifted. Okay. Does it like show you like the questions? Does Janaya have a question? Or does Secrets have a question? Or She's Gifted, or He's Gifted, or She's Gifted have a question? I don't know if Janaya, I don't know if the people are here that, because I'm not seeing like, it's not like allowing any kind of, let me see. Damn, it doesn't say, it doesn't like say, like there's no place to put a question. That's why it's better to do that on PayPal, you guys. Oh, there she is. What are my fiance's feelings towards me during our separation? Oh, let me make sure I'm getting this right. Okay, cool. 2 of Pentacles in reverse and the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like he's a little confused whether or not to give to this. It's like he wants to give to this, but he's not sure if he should. It just seems like a confusion, like like weighing the pros and cons, but then like not doing anything about it at all. Does he want to break up or stay with me? Well, he definitely wants to have sex with you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. So seriously, he wants to be intimate with you. He wants to be intimate with you. I still think that he wants to choose you with the Seven of Cups in reverse. What does he want here? Capricorn in reverse. You know, if we're looking at Capricorn, Capricorn is like slow and steady wins the race. I'm going to take my time, right? But in reverse, it's like I'm rushing to get there. And I kind of feel like that's what the Knight of Wands is. I feel like he wants to rush in there. I feel like he wants to have sex with you. Sorry. Okay. So that's you know, that's what I got for you. I have no Capricorn energy here. I don't feel like this person is trying to take their time at all. All right. So let me know how it goes. Let me know how it was. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just joking. All right. All right. Sorry. Thanks. Okay. All right, let's see. Complexity. Should I reinvest in my current business or start the new one with my family member? Show me what happened if she reinvests in her current business. Queen of Wands in reverse. Strength in reverse. Okay. What about the new one with the family member? Four of Wands. King of Pentacles in reverse. So the current business that you have, or the reinvestment doesn't look great. Like with the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Strength in reverse, it's definitely going to like kill your confidence and probably piss you off, because you may start to feel like I invested all this time and energy and like I'm not going anywhere or getting anywhere. This is like slaving away every day and like you know you're getting a penny, or like you know. And I'm not saying like it would be that bad, but it just, there would be something there that's not really true to you, or you feel like you can be your authentic self, or you want to do more, or, you know, it would like kill your confidence a little bit. I feel like with that Four of Wands and the King of Pentacles in reverse, it could free you up financially a little bit, but be careful of like a family member trying to, I don't want to say like overstay their welcome, but try to like scrape more off the top than they should, or you know what I mean? Like try to benefit. And I'm not saying this, your family member is like a horrible person, but sometimes this happens. Let me get one more. Yeah, Queen of Cups in reverse. It could cause you like maybe not to trust this family member so much. Okay, so just be caught. Can I get advice? Virgo. So you've been getting sixth house stuff, baby. So Virgo is the ruler of the sixth house, okay? Virgo is all about routine, you know, it's about consistency, it's about integrity, service, etc. So maybe something, you keep getting sixth house stuff. Have you ever thought about something in like health or I don't know, routine, something? The sixth house is all about like health and fitness. I mean, I don't know if you're into that, and maybe you would flourish with like I don't know, maybe like, I don't know if, are you a cook? Like maybe a meal prep service, or maybe a YouTube channel about that stuff. I don't know. There's something about service here though for you, whatever that may be. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, you got sixth house on your last super chat. Rach, supposed to meet up with my past Cancer. I think this is Cancer. Is that Cancer? I can't see. At the end of March, if we're both single. Currently in no communication. I am single. Should I bother going? The Six of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Two of Wands in reverse. I feel like the feelings are going to come back, and you're going to be like, oh my God, yay, you know, or something like that. And it's going to feel good, but then you're going to feel kind of like left behind or kind of at a loss. And the reason is because this person is kind of showing up as the Emperor and the Two of Wands in reverse. So it's somebody that is showing up as pretty detached, or like, I have other things to do, you know, get out of my way, or somebody who's not really like getting out of their comfort zone in regards to this. And so it could kind of make you feel down and out. What is the outcome of that? Saturn, yeah, it's like very like detached, kind of cold energy. You know, I have things that I have to do. It's like exactly like I kind of said, you know. So, I don't know. I mean, that's up to you. If you like that energy, you know. I'm not saying he wouldn't smash or nothing if that's what you want, but I feel like he'd be like a little detached, which isn't a super Cancerian thing, you know. But they can be super cold. They can cut it off if they want to. I dated one Cancer, and they can be detached, but it doesn't last for long. You know what I mean? If you just rub them on their bellies a little bit in their chest, they'll be fine. But yeah, that's up to you. Phoenix Flying. Hi, Bratty. Happy Friday. Anything that comes up, please. I'm open to hear anything. Thank you. All right, let's see. There's a revisitation of something. The Six of Swords in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like something's coming back around to resolve. Someone or something, some situation or a person is coming back around to repeat a cycle with you. The Page of Swords in reverse. I don't like this. It feels like there's a lot of assumptions going on. It feels like this is somebody who's kind of a dimwit, an idiot, like somebody who's like assuming that you want them again or that you want to repeat a cycle with them. The Eight of Swords. I feel like you're going to be feeling stuck. Like somebody, and the Three of Swords, the Fool in reverse. I feel like you're going to be like a, you know, when you try to take a dog on a walk and you see some of those dogs and they're just like sitting there and you're like trying to pull their neck and they're just not moving. Like that's what I'm getting from you. Like I feel like you'll just be stuck, whether this is a lover, a friend, a past person, whatever it may be. It's like you're not, and it's kind of getting you stuck in your feelings again or bringing you back to the pain. You're not stuck though. You have to understand the Eight of Swords is just an illusion. You're not actually stuck. You're just doing it to yourself. I know that sounds harsh. Advice. Sagittarius in reverse. I don't want to say don't be optimistic about the situation, but it's like when something has run its course, it's run its course, you know? And I feel like with Sagittarius being in reverse, I feel like we're looking at Gemini, which is the opposite of Sagittarius. So I feel like it's asking you to be very communicative and look at the details. I heard the devil's in the details, so needing to look at the details of things. More than like the big picture and what could be, you know. It's like, no, let's look at the details. Let's look at the nitty gritty, bitch, you know, with a scalpel, you know what I mean? So that's what I got. I hope that helped. Hit me up for a reading if you'd like. Let's see. Carmen, which person in my life could use my support right now and in what way? Which person? The Three of Wands in reverse, the Hangman in reverse, the Ace of Cups. Give me a hint who this person is. Conjunction, a union merging and coming together. Give me another one. Fire in reverse. This could be somebody who doesn't have, maybe doesn't have a lot of fire in their chart, or this is maybe somebody who needs more passion in their life, somebody who's maybe lost their confidence. This could be somebody who's very impatient, or what's that Hangman in reverse? The World in reverse. This person seems to have an open heart or has like a lot to offer with that Ace of Cups, or maybe is creating a new opportunity in their life, or is maybe waiting for one, but they may feel like it's not coming around. Or this could be somebody who's kind of lacking perspective into something that they need to close out from the past, either with you or just something entirely. The Nine of Pentacles, Venus and Virgo. This could be somebody who's like a good looking, or somebody who's very independent, or somebody who likes to enjoy the finer things in life. You know, the Nine of Pentacles can be somebody who can be like a little lazy, like, oh no, you know, I just want to lay out in the sun today and I just want to like spend my money, you know, or like maybe somebody, I don't know, maybe somebody like that. How do they need Carmen's help? The High Priestess. The Eight of Pentacles, Pisces, Virgo. They may need your intuitive guidance when it comes to finances, or when it comes to routine, health, work, day-to-day routines, etc. Like there may be some wisdom that you have when it comes to these things that could assist this person. Give me an advice message here. You got inner earth for your advice. New solutions and beginnings. Well, that's with this Ace of Cups. So maybe there's some new solution and beginning between you and this person. Like maybe there needs to be something that's resolved. Maybe that's that World in reverse. This could be somebody who's easily frustrated by things, or this could be somebody who can be very impulsive to like make decisions, or I don't know, something like that. Anyway, okay, that's what I got. Great. Love ya. Okay. Sonia M. All right, I'm going to need to shuffle more cards real quick. All right. About that, Carbon, but I do love you, Lori. I have your package, but I haven't opened it yet. You're late. No, I'm just kidding. But you are. All right, last shuffle. All right, let's see. Sonia, hey Bratty, can you please tell me what's coming? I love that name, Sonia. I used to have a friend named Sonia. I just love that name. Anyway, hey Bratty, can you please tell me what's coming towards me in love? Five of Swords in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Three of Cups. Okay. Tell me one more. Okay, the Temperance. Could be a Sagittarius coming in, but what I really see here is somebody who's kind of putting down their sword. If you've been fighting with somebody, having some conflict, having, you know, mind games happening or something like that, I feel like somebody is taking a chance on trying to come together with you, trying to make something work, because this could be somebody who feels like things are very imbalanced between the two of you, or somebody who just feels like this is fire and water, it just really doesn't mix, but somebody who wants to make it work anyway. This person could want to start out as friends maybe, or want to be your friend first, or I don't know. Let me see. Am I done with the Virgo? King of Cups, King of Swords. You could be. I'd be done with the Virgo. I'm a Virgo. I can't stand Virgos. But you got a King of Cups and a King of Swords, yeah. So you may have a couple of options. I mean, it's gonna be up to you. Okay, let me get advice about the Virgo. Aquarius in reverse. So I'm getting, the opposite of Aquarius is Leo, and I'm saying the opposite of Aquarius because we have Aquarius in reverse, so I'm assuming it's the other sign that it more so wants you to focus on those qualities. Also, the 5th house is the opposite of the 11th house. The 11th house is an Aquarian house. I feel like this is telling you to have fucking fun. If you want to have fun with the Virgo, keep it at that. Keep it at fun. But if this is somebody who's shown you or proven to you that they're not romantically interested, or that they're not wanting a committed relationship and maybe just some fun, 5th house energy, then you need to be okay with that. And if you're not okay with that, then don't get yourself more involved to where you may end up getting hurt possibly. It could also be telling you with that Leo energy, it could be telling you to be a little bit more confident. Like I said, go out, have fun, make it about you, you know, live your life, live in your identity, live your authentic truth, be yourself, you know, make it about you, baby. Aquarius is more about like the collective or about others, okay, where Leo is more about me, right? So make it about you, baby. Okay. King Mo, anything positive coming towards me in the near future? I've been doing everything in my control, but it's been a stagnant 6 months. A lot of tears. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry. All right, anything positive? Okay, 7 of Pentacles, Devil in reverse. Let me get one more. Okay, the Star. Okay, I love this. So you can end up realizing that something is toxic, okay? Something that you've been investing in, or, you know, something that you've worked tooth and nail at, or whatever that term is. And it's like there's something that's allowing you to invest more in a dream, that's allowing you to be more open-minded. There could be something in regards to like-minded people, or a community, or something that's going to expand something for you. So I feel like you're going to be realizing that something isn't good for you anymore if you haven't realized it already. But there could be something that's coming in that's very healing for you, like your North Star, like following your North Node, or, you know, or wherever Aquarius is in your chart. This could maybe give you some guidance. Let me get some advice. Heard forgive yourself. Have a oh, Alexis, welcome to the Dragon family. Put on your seatbelt, it's gonna be a thoughty ride. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Can we get one more? Wow, you got water and Pisces in reverse. I feel like you need to stop crying, and you need to start letting motherfuckers know, or you need to start taking the reins on your own life. No, like, sitting back and waiting or cry. No, I'm not telling you can't cry. If you're feeling those emotions, and you absolutely need to take some time for yourself, and you need to process them how you do them. But then, baby, what you need to do is you have to take some toilet paper, you need to take some Kleenex, whatever it is, wipe off that drained mascara or whatever, and you need to get up and you need to fight, and you need to fight for what it is that you want, whatever your true North Star is, or your North Node. I keep hearing North in my head, so maybe something in regards to your North Node. What is your North Node, you know? Aw, Alexis, thank you so much. Oh, hi, Anna. Oh, Alexis, that's so nice. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Dragon family, Anna. One of my regs. Love ya. So, yeah, I feel like look to your north. I don't think that you need to sit around and be receptive to things, though. I feel like this is a time for you to go out and get shit done, you know? And I'm not saying that you're not, but there's something that you have to take initiative on that you haven't been, okay? I love you. Don't get your head down too much, okay? You know, one of my friends, he was having a conversation with his child once, and his child was like, you know, I'm really depressed. And I just, you know, I'm so tired of it. I just want to switch schools. And, you know, he was like, you're depressed because you don't know your purpose, you know? It's like he was explaining to his child that when we don't have purpose, that's when we get the most depressed. It's like we have no direction. We're just like lost in the dark. And it's like we have to figure out what our purpose is. And it's like, well, how do we figure that out? It's like what we do the best with the least amount of effort is usually our purpose. Mine would be writing or helping people. That is what I do best with the least amount of effort. And so you need to figure out what that is for you. Alexis, thank you so much. You need to figure out what that is for you specifically, and you need to run with that, honey. Okay? Lydia, what intentions or whatever... Okay, I fucking love Lydia. Okay, what intentions or whatever does the military man have with me? Okay, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, honey. The Sun? I'm mad at it. 4 Wands in reverse. The World in reverse. I still feel like he has some stuff to clean up. This literally showed up. Didn't this show up in the same... Didn't this show up in a different deck exactly this way? The Hierophant in reverse and the 4 Wands in reverse? Tarot is so crazy. There's something that's keeping him chained, though, that he needs to let go of first. But this is what he thinks of you. Or this is his intent with you. The 10 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, the Sun. Like, this is somebody who is very optimistic about the life that you guys can build together. This is somebody that sees you, like, at the finish line. Or somebody that sees you as somebody he could actually commit to, be with, a wife, whatever the case. This is somebody that also sexually fantasizes about you a lot. Somebody who wants to be playful with you, slap your ass in the kitchen, you know, whatever the case. But he feels like he has to clean up other things or you know, this unfinished business. This is so, isn't this, I swear to God, this was his last his cards the last time. That is so weird. In a completely different deck. Tarot creeps me out. Advice. Gemini. Square in reverse. Have fun with it. Get chatty, you know? Figure out the details, you know? It's like Geminis remind me of little fairies. They remind me of little fairies. Just, you know, my daughter's a Gemini, and she's little Miss Popular, and she just goes around, and she's just having fun, and she just, you know? And so I feel like maybe a conversation needs to be had, but yeah, even look with the butterflies on here. Keep things kind of lighthearted. Make things easy on yourself. Square in reverse. Square is the hardest aspect in astrology. It sucks. It's a lot of tension. It's bumping shoulders. And so I feel like with the square in reverse, it's saying just try to like take it easy with this connection, because I feel like he does see a future with you. King Mo. You had Aquarius. I kept hearing North and I kept hearing Aquarius, remember? So that might be why. So follow that North node in Aquarius. You know, Aquarius is, I don't know where it is in your house or in your chart, like which house it's in. But whatever, so your North node, Aquarius, whatever house it's in. So I know that Aquarius is about like the collective, right? It's about like humanitarian stuff. Can be about like charities as well, helping people, networks, social media, you know, and then figure out what house it's in and apply it like that. So let's see. Leela, hi Bratty, what's coming towards me in love in the next month? Well, I don't want to tell ya. What's that Five of Swords? The King of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Well, this doesn't look terrible. I feel like this is somebody that may have kids or a child. With the Five of Swords, the Ten of Cups, King of Pentacles clarifying the Five of Swords, the Page of Cups. I feel like this is somebody that wants a family, like somebody who's ready to provide, protect, etc. Somebody who's also a little bit of a cutthroat. This could be like, listen, I'm just going to be real. I love Capricorns. I'm a Mars in Capricorn, okay? And I will, you know, it depends on the placement of Capricorn, okay? But I don't feel like this is a low vibrational Capricorn type of person. But low vibrational Capricorn energy, they will literally cut your throat in broad daylight to get ahead, metaphorically speaking. Now, if it's like Mars in Capricorn, where it's exalted, it's, you know, dignified, it's good, it's a placement of integrity, these are like the type of people who don't have to cut anybody's throat to get ahead. They just keep one foot in front of the other, okay? So whichever, I feel like this is a high vibrational person, but this is somebody who's very determined to succeed financially, maybe a business owner or something like that, somebody who's also very financially generous, you know what I'm saying? And if you're an earth sign, you might like that, okay? But with that Ten of Cups, this is somebody that wants a family or wants a wife for their family, okay? But I'm feeling Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for whoever this person is. Advice? Yang in reverse. So yang energy is about going out and getting it, right? It's in reverse. So I feel like you just need to wait on it to come to you, okay? That doesn't mean sit in your house all day or anything like that, but okay. Let me see. Okay, honey. Let's see. We only have a couple more. Bonnie. So apparently the Cancer was juggling me and her for a while. Is he still after her? That I should just confront him and walk away too? Is he still after her? Yeah, but they don't get along. At least he feels guilty about it. If I could give this man any kind of credit at all, that would be about it. What should she do about this, about the Cancer? You should focus on your other options. Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, Six of Wands. That's what I think you should do, and I think that you should show it off. Not saying that you should play games. I would never, ever tell somebody to do that. But it wouldn't hurt. If you can't make a decision about this guy with that Justice in reverse, it's like, you know, this person is doing you wrong. You know that he is. So it's like, maybe you should explore your other options with these two Knights and that Six of Wands advice. The South Node, destined to release. The South Node is what we release. I don't know if there's any more confirmation I can give you, baby. So King Mo, that's all about creativity. That's about creativity. What can you do creatively that could serve a purpose for the collective? Or maybe something with children, you know, or performing or something, you know, something to serve the collective, something that you could do creatively or with children that could serve the collective. Summer, hi Bratty, have I met my true love or someone whom I can have a serious relationship with? What's that? It's possible with that King of Wands. It's possible. I mean, this is somebody you could have a genuine relationship with, like an entrepreneur type. So, I mean, yeah, you could, but with that 8 of Cups in reverse and that 5 of Wands in reverse, I feel like this person may end up walking away from you just to realize that they made a mistake and come back. You know, like that may happen. King Mo, how is Spirit expecting me to start a fashion business while my current job doesn't pay enough and I'm in a financial hole? Spirit's stressing me out. Different deck, same card, honey. You have to make a higher self north node decision is what you need to do. Sometimes you just need to do something that's a little out of the box. Sometimes you need to do something that's a little unexpected, that's a little wacky, that's a little weird, you know? People couldn't believe it when I became a tarot reader. They're like, what? Bratty, a tarot reader? Since when? You know? Since now, bitch. You know? It's just, you gotta... But it's something that has to be in alignment with you. I really, really want you to meditate like 5 days out of the week, even if it's just for 10 minutes. And I can guarantee you that you will start discovering what it is that you're doing, or if you're cool with what you're doing already, then how you're going about it. And last but not least, you're welcome, Bonnie. Marcy, hi, Bratty. First time asking for a reading from you. Yes, thank you. Is there good news heading my way? What's that 10 of Swords? What's that 7 of Wands? Something may be ending that's like long overdue. I'm just being honest. It feels like you're standing in your conviction and you're making this decision from your backbone. Like you're like, this is what it's going to be. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of how this is going. Whether it's like an old job that isn't paying you enough and you just show up every day for a paycheck, or whether it's a person that's repeating the same cycle over and over and over again and nothing is ever changing. And it's like there could be like some form of betrayal, but it's like you're not backing down. It's like you are standing your ground with something. Advice? And Jupiter, I feel like there's something that's going to work out in your favor. This is like the ultimate luck. It's like something that ends up looking like a horrible lesson ends up being a big, huge, like the biggest blessing ever. Jupiter is the greater benefic in astrology, so it's like the luckiest planet. It's also the biggest planet. So I feel like there's something great, like something really great that's going to come from this. Some kind of growth, some kind of abundance, some kind of expansion, wisdom, etc. But it's going to like suck at first, you know, or it's going to feel sucky. You may end up letting somebody know about themselves as well, you know. So just saying. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. Bratty'sTarot.com is where it's at to book a personal reading with me. Make sure that you follow me on all my socials. That will be available on the screen. If you're into creative writing, I do offer that on my Instagram and my Twitter, so make sure that you check it out, and also on my Bratty'sTarot.com under channeled messages. I love all of you. Rick, thank you so much for being here. I know that Rick will do his wonderful due diligence and do timestamps. So I gotta go. I love all of you. Have a wonderful night and talk soon. Bye. Oh, wait. Okay. Rick, the secrets beyond the tarot question Cash App was, what's the outcome with Jay, my twin's dad, and my relationship? 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. The 8 of Swords. I feel like there's going to be a lack of a decision making because somebody's kind of buried themselves so far into their insecurities that they're feeling like they have to overcompensate for the other person or to get the other person to come around. But it's like nobody's actually making any moves technically. It's like there's a lot of holding back and there's a lot of like notice me energy, to be honest. Your advice is fixed. I feel like you need to stand your ground on something. Okay. All right, guys. Now I'm really out of here. I love all of you. Enjoy the rest of your night and goodbye.